I think it's about time that we do it.
Hey man, welcome back to the 85 South Show. Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. Most definitely. Yeah. Absolutely is. Yes, indeed. This is the #1 show amongst black people who have health care.
Undeniable.
Come on.
Little known one plot. He's the only one that got health care.
Like every week I go and see what we the #1 in.
Yeah. We part of the healthcare plan?
Exactly, and then I have the people send the facts back to me, and then I fact check the facts to make sure that they're facts. Cause I don't just be on here just saying shit just to be saying shit.
I can see why that makes sense.
Exactly, because we are the #1 show amongst black women that have breastfed or that plan to.
That's a wide demographic.
Another category we're #1 in. Women who are pregnant or may become pregnant.
At some point.
They prefer this show 3-1. and that's a tough category
What
to
do
beat.
What do the one prefer?
The one? Law and Order SUV. Watch that bullshit. It ain't even SUV, it's SVU. I always say SUV.
The SUV.
The Law and Order SUV would be a good ass show.
I love when
the
people,
whole show in the SUV.
Tahoe, the exhibition.
for crying like the judge.
A different car.
Put it on SUV.
SUV edition.
You know what that remind me of?
SUV.
That remind me
crime scenes.
of this old nigga, my uncle, bruh. This old nigga from my hood, I just adopted him as my uncle. Nigga had one eye. He came to Atlanta for the first time. He was just so hype on Atlanta. He was like, man, you got to take me down there to Morehouse. Man, I heard there's so many hoes down there. I was like, nigga, no, it's not. you definitely don't want to ride through Morehouse.
He misspelled me.
He spelled me like a motherfucker, but
And they're women.
He said that. Oh, but that's neither here nor there. I just, you know how you have a flashback and I
you gotta run
remember
off the
my
#1s. It's
OG
important.
uncle, man. But today we have a very special guest in the house with us today. Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Everybody grab your wallets, your purses, wherever you keep your spare change, your stash, because we probably can multiply that today, because I know they're gonna put us up on some kind of game in the infrastructure of, you know, financial literacy, because these are my go-to guys when it comes to knowing some shit about some money. I don't know. I put a team of black professionals together and I just consult with all of them individually via Jay-Z lyrics and shit like that. That's how we communicate money. And they use Jay-Z lyrics to show me this shit in financial terms. And that's why we became such good friends. Ever since I met these niggas, my credit score keep going up and up and up. Every
You can't
time,
go no more.
Shit.
I'm done. I'm maxed out.
Started out doing an episode on the black market, and then we had to sit down for a whole joint. If you know I'm in New York, I gotta stop through there. None other than my guys, motherfucking Troy Rashad.
Yeah!
Come on, man.
EYL in the building, man.
EYL.
The #1 show for credit increase.
The credit
Come on, man.
#1, see? There you go.
Amongst returning citizens that have not been home for 6 months yet.
Come on, man.
That
are returning home or haven't returned home yet.
Yes.
See? But y'all will never be the #1 show amongst black people who have a passport. Because we are.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My son got a passport.
But I'm saying he black.
He outgrew the picture.
Oh, but he's a black
Does
child.
he watch the show?
Huh?
Does he watch the show?
He only 2. I don't know what he's watching. He know Arby's commercials, all type of shit. So.
You mean to tell me you ain't letting your 2-year-old watch this?
Oh yeah, but he started saying some shit I was saying. Oh, cut that shit off quick.
No more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Parental advisory sticker on the.
Cause I can't, he gotta go see his grandma and
shit like that.
Yeah. Can't.
What's that? Who said that if you're under 21, you shouldn't listen to this? Was that Styles? That was Styles when he said that. So what age, what's the age limit for this show?
This is the #1 show amongst black people from the ages of 6 weeks old to 86 years old.
But he don't let a 2-year-old watch the show though.
He doesn't have to let him. His 2-year-old is smart enough to know how to pull it up on the.
He probably do. But context, my parents used to let me watch shit with cousins but they was like, don't be out in the world.
At what
You know
point?
the difference.
At what point? Like
I say I was probably 5. Like they let me watch comedy specials. They let me watch Robin Harris special.
Okay.
And I remember like,
I remember
this
when Raw came on and they was like, get out of here. I had to get out the living room because they was watching Eddie Murphy Raw. I had to sneak around and see it.
Nah, man, you had to cover your eyes when there was some titties.
Yeah,
That was
cover
it.
your eye.
Yeah, that was-
Like they tried to cover your eyes.
Yeah, but my granddaddy used to hit me with this right here.
Right.
Yo,
You ain't gonna see both titties, but
Right.
You definitely look at one.
I remember I escaped the eye cover on Coming to America because we went to see it in the movies.
Facts.
And by the time they called it, I had reached away. So she tried to put her hand, but I'm like, no, these is titties.
I know what those are.
yo, damn, you brought it back. with that.
Yeah,
Cover
they
your
happened
eye,
in New
man.
Jack City too.
Cover your eyes. That was legendary.
Yeah.
That happened.
yeah.
Because they didn't know sometimes.
That's
They just
because
had to
parents
reach.
knew something that we didn't.
But usually
They
that's
knew
if they saw it before.
that we would
Once they
never
knew
be
it.
the same once we looked directly at a pair of titties. Like, you know how much shit was not even interesting no more after that moment?
No, she was still
big.
interested. You just always on the lookout.
Yeah, you big on titties.
For
though.
some titties.
That's your thing.
I'm big on titties.
And it's probably
That's a hell of a catchphrase. Me, I'm big on titties.
You got it.
I'm big on titties.
And titties big on me. You gotta say it like that.
Titties big on me. You can see?
Like the Band-Aid commercial.
Band-Aid. Own it.
I'm big on titties, and titties big on me.
Trademark.
Yeah, I'm real big on titties. Hopefully I see where you going with this, man. What y'all been up to though, man? Tell the people what's up in the EYL world, bro. I got notes and everything.
What's your note say?
We can't go from titties to just something
What's your note? I'm
boring.
interested to know what the ChatGPT generate. What's the research department? What's the research department have?
Well, we know about Earn Your Masters in Detroit.
Oh.
Saturday, July 22nd.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
From
sir.
2 to 7.
Who's responsible for that?
That's gonna be on East Grand Boulevard in Detroit.
Yeah.
The doors open at 2. I know that. August the 25th, some gangster shit going down at the Andrew Young International Boulevard, Georgia World Congress Center. Invest Fest.
Invest Fest.
They got Tyler Perry
Which
coming
one is
through
this? Tyler
Yeah,
Perry. This is
yeah,
number 3. That's what I thought.
Third edition.
This is annual.
Yeah.
Cause y'all came last year, right? Come on, man. So y'all got
It's an annual thing.
Man, I know all about whatever, all that shit y'all
And that
got
shit was
going
crazy
on.
last year. This shit was
incredible. Yeah,
It's
incredible.
even bigger.
Y'all pulling up? You gonna be in town?
Let me make sure.
Last time y'all wasn't in town.
Yeah,
Bro, y'all
They was
always
on-
have Invest Fest on show day.
Yeah, we couldn't fly out in from San Diego. But yeah, 14,000 people pulled up last
That's
year.
a Monday.
No, August 25th.
August, this September.
Yeah.
I gotta be in fucking Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fort Wayne,
What
Indiana.
the hell?
Yeah. I do shows everywhere, but if something, something
You gotta go
changes,
do the show to invest.
be there.
I can't come to Invest Fest if I leave the investment.
Gotta get the bag.
Bro, they were having everybody in there. Steve Harvey, Tyler Perry coming.
Come on, man.
Oprah was outside, but she didn't come in.
They wouldn't let her in.
No, she was just, you know how motherfuckers just, she was like,
Oprah was parking
she was
lot.
like, who all in there? And then they told her who was in there, and she rolled the window back up.
He said,
Last time they seen Oprah, she was on Cascade.
That's a fact.
She got family over that way.
That's a fact.
Bro, that shit getting bigger and bigger though.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh yeah.
That's
Invest Fest is getting bigger and bigger.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up. Yes. Tyler Perry.
I'm not even gonna,
Being specific
we gonna
can
say that
save your
shit
life.
right. We just run it back till you get it right. Hey, man, y'all have really grown the brick. Invest Fest doing motherfucking numbers. This shit crazy.
Tyler Perry was there last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was one of our headliners. Steve Harvey was there last year. This year, Robert F. Smith is the headliner.
Okay.
Diddy's gonna be there as a headliner.
Rich Paul.
We got Rich Paul. We got Maverick Carter.
Dwayne Wade.
We got some Steve Stout, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, Tabitha Brown, Ari Fletcher. It's a lot going on this year.
You trying to sneak Ari Fletcher in there.
Because I know the audience, they gonna
Don't
kill.
say her last. You can just say it up first.
Why we gotta say it first?
I mean, look at all them people you named, and then like, then Ari Fletcher. But,
Yeah, no, we want to make sure that we invite all audiences, man.
man, why y'all didn't get Suki Hunter then?
You know what? She wasn't available.
Yeah, like you trash.
She gonna be the 4-way in the end.
Well, Sexy Red. Well, bring Sexy Red then. Get Sexy Red. Or Lola Brooke, the little chick from New York.
She in East Chicago that night.
You already checked on her for real. I know. That's what he ride around listening to. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it.
Real Brooklyn.
Man, we gotta make it through one of them.
No, you gotta.
All right, 4. Let's plan for 4.
Number 4?
You gonna be in Indiana for the whole entire weekend?
Well, I got
Like 3 shows back to back?
a
We
Saturday
just
show
talked
and a
about how many
Sunday
shows can y'all
show.
do in a night.
You got a Saturday.
Oh
and
yeah,
Sunday.
but no, it's
So
probably
that's
be
a Friday. So Friday I'm in
So
Fort
then-
Wayne. Then
Fort Wayne,
Saturday I
and then-
gotta go to Lexington.
And then Sunday.
In Kentucky?
Yeah,
And then we out on Sunday.
I'm back.
Back in
Sunday,
Atlanta?
yeah. Sunday, pull up.
Pull up,
We
pull up,
close
pull up.
Oh, it's
Sunday.
all weekend?
Yeah, Jeezy's
Sunday.
headlining. He's performing
I
on
forgot
Sunday.
you mentioned Jeezy.
Jeezy in Atlanta, that's legendary. But nah, pull up on us on Sunday.
All right, bet.
It's gonna be a vibe.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Say less.
Yeah, he gonna close it out. We got Cam Newton pulled up.
Yeah, shout out
Cam's
to
gonna be
Cam.
dope. We're gonna be doing something special with him. It's a lot going on, man. We got the vendor marketplace with over 400 different businesses. We got a podcast stage in the middle of the vendor marketplace.
Who the fuck's on it? Who the fuck is on the podcast stage, bro?
You know,
Don't get quiet now. Who in the fuck is y'all paying to do podcasts and y'all shit?
Nah, we got shout out to B Simone's podcast.
Say what?
no for sure.
The same B. Simone that we discovered and put on this show first?
We discovered.
Similar. I think it might be the same.
We discovered her podcast career. We're not taking credit for anything B. Simone has done. We love her. That's our little brother.
Yeah, no for sure. No for sure is the #1 podcast amongst women from the ages of 15 to 87. This
I
is
can
true.
see that.
This is
I
true.
can definitely see that.
Yeah,
They
that-
cry on every episode.
I don't know how they do that. It's a very emotional. It's an emotional.
They save it up.
Their level of love for each other, it shows. It's exhibited in every episode. But
She said that.
Shout out to B. Simone and
No,
Megan.
shout out to B Simone. She's
She's doing-
legendary.
she's killing it.
And she's doubled down on the shower thing too. On the Breakfast Club?
Yeah,
I hope
saw
she.
that.
I hope she don't
What you mean
shower
she double down? She
when she
take
do
2
y'all
showers?
shit.
She don't shower every day.
They asked her, and she's like a couple years ago, and she got blasted for it. So they asked her recently on the Breakfast Club. She was like, "No, it's like anybody that tells you that they shower at night and in the morning is lying." She's like, "There's no need to shower at night and the morning."
Okay.
It's cap.
All right.
It's cap.
All right. And then wonder why she ain't got no boyfriend.
I never wanted
That ass. It's that ass. It's that ass. That's what it is. It's that ass. Don't nobody want to keep licking on your salty ass body.
The morning shower is essential. The morning shower is
The
essential.
morning, how you wake up?
You could crash
How
out.
you get your
could
day
bypass.
going?
You could bypass the night shower, but the morning shower is essential.
It depends on what you did all day.
Well, if you
bypass.
was running a
It
marathon,
depends
like
on what
that,
kind of person you are. You know if you a 2-shower type of motherfucker. You
can't
smell
miss.
you.
Yeah.
You smell
You
you.
have to.
If you start to smell yourself and you don't want to shower, you depressed.
If you smell you, everybody else do too.
First son.
Yeah.
First son.
That's a fact.
Little
Yeah.
stinking ass. I'm sorry, it's just something. I know people out here in traffic with no air funky. They ain't gonna try to sell somebody them stinking ass seats. Try to sell that car. No, that seat stink. It ain't the car, it's the seat that stink. No, I'm just fucking with you. Stinking ass seats.
So morning,
Can't fuck
morning.
with this car.
Let's all
I
agree
can't
that
believe y'all
morning.
got other motherfuckers doing podcasts at the fucking Invest Fest. I ain't gonna let that shit ride. Now I'm looking at y'all different.
Well, you're in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
No, don't act like you knew that.
We did.
No, we didn't.
Had I not said it,
You would have been in San Diego.
come on.
Y'all on the road. When are you not on the road?
No, don't. It ain't but one Invest Fest. We gotta wait
That's
till
a
next
fact.
year.
That's a fact.
Shit, we might need to start doing this every 6 months.
That's
Perhaps.
a fact.
Cause I mean, how we gonna invest once a year?
That's a fact.
What type of slow ass money is that?
Bottom
We
Brothers
might as
do
well
8
get a fucking
shows.
401k.
I don't know how many they do, but it'd be more than one. Like, damn,
information-
another bottom,
How
bro?
long can the information last?
Nigga, you know the information changes every day.
This is true. So after that, you got to tune into what else is going on.
Okay, this is my next question.
Yeah.
What old white people are y'all bringing to Invest Fest? 'Cause I feel like it's some old regular white people that got more money than most people.
Yo, Michael,
lot.
you know who the richest person's gonna be there is Michael Novogratz. You ever heard of him?
Well, he's slightly under Robert F, but he up there.
All right, he's up there. $4 billion. He's worth $4 billion.
Yeah.
He's crypto hedge funds.
How y'all be coming in contact with these billionaires and shit? Am I just saying the wrong shit on this podcast? Cause I just keep meeting regular niggas. I keep meeting motherfuckers who don't want
The
to.
biggest problem that you've made so far is not coming to invest for. That's where all the billionaires
Don't
at.
try to guilt trip me,
That's
bro.
what-
You know I
that's
fuck
true.
with y'all. It's like I gotta get this motherfucking
honest
street
with
money
you.
together. What I'm gonna invest with if I don't do no shows?
It's the truth.
I'm out gathering capital.
That's a
You
fact.
gonna show up with a shoebox.
That's a fact.
I don't need to be at Invest Fest to invest.
That's where all the billionaires is at, though.
I know, but I'm saying I'm gonna catch Sunday.
So, like, here's why you gotta be there, right? Last year on Sunday, Dan Cathy, you know who Dan Cathy is?
No, you
Yeah,
know these
Chick-fil-A.
niggas. I don't.
He just told you.
Chick-fil-A.
CEO of Chick-fil-A.
He's walking around, just like going to the vendor marketplace, buying stuff. Nobody even knows who he is.
Good.
You know, introduced him. Jack could have introduced you. Ryan could have. That's the perfect place. He just walking around trying to meet people.
Okay,
He worth
bet.
$9
So
billion.
basically, you saying we need a vendor's booth.
Oh, you definitely should have a vendor
You
booth.
don't- y'all don't have that?
The merch will go crazy. Yo, I gotta talk to Chad. Why y'all
investors?
should at least have a vendor's booth.
Y'all don't got one?
Bare minimum.
Come on, man. I got somebody who could do that.
Oh, that's easy.
Bare minimum.
Spin dog, we got him? All right,
we
it's
doing?
done. It's done. Y'all got one. You just said y'all got one.
All right, bet. We got one. We need two. I want one on each side, bro. I want. Can we talk about another spot on the back?
He want to be on Billionaires Row.
Yeah, just throw me a little tent space. Little tent space.
And
I
we
got
in there Sunday.
Come on, man.
Billionaires Row. That's
And
you
guess
wanna
what? I might even bring some Chick-fil-A.
But you gotta go to the vendor marketplace though. You gotta touch the people.
That's what I be doing when I'm on this road.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, we do a lot of touching the people.
Oh, can we get a solid commitment? Y'all definitely coming to Invest Fest on
Sunday.
Yeah, well,
You heard
it
it.
depends on what
Sunday.
time we get back.
Whatever.
man.
We
Sunday.
cameras. No.
No,
Now
earliest
you
flight
throwing
back.
caveats
Earliest
in
flight
it.
back.
Now you throwing
Earliest
caveats.
flight back. I'm saying we can put that. We
Catch
can
the
say that
earliest
now.
flight back. It's just Kentucky. That ain't but an
Yeah,
hour.
that's
Yeah,
what I
earliest flight back. We in
All
here.
right, so
Hey, y'all walk through. It's gonna be
add
nice.
it.
Most definitely.
Hey,
But I
so-
will not look like this. I will look like a billionaire.
What's that look like?
I will not describe it to you. Just know when you see me, I will be on my billionaire shit. I may have a monocle. I'm gonna be walking around that bitch like old money.
With the ascot?
Where's Troy? Someone find him
He
for
gonna
me.
have on a fencing outfit.
Pardon me, Negro.
Anyone want to do?
I will definitely have a dueling sword. Definitely would be on that. But yeah, I'm coming.
Perfect.
I'll be there.
I'm with it. I definitely
Pull up,
wanna
Clayton.
go,
He
man.
on the show too.
I wanna
Yeah.
see
Bring
it.
the
I wanna
bring the
see it.
merch.
I wanna
No,
see it.
the merch will beat me there.
No, the merch.
the merch
One
gonna
thing
be there.
about
The merch gonna
hustling.
be there. The merch gonna be there. You
I'm
go
gonna
over there.
send somebody from my team. They'll be there at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like
Oh, wait.
Like 6 a.m.
12:30 work. It's a Sunday.
Hey, no.
12. All right, we'll have someone there. What time the vendors need to be in the building? Can you make sure we got parking passes and all? I need all the vendor
Like,
shit.
I don't start work till 9.
Right.
No, we got
We
you.
will definitely set up two booths. We need two though. There's $1 billion in that bitch. You think I'm gonna have one booth? What if a nigga don't walk past the booth?
Impossible.
What if he don't make it to the other side?
That's a fact.
I need to be on both sides.
What they doing? We got it?
They need it.
It's done. Who?
Al Harrington. Shout out to Al Harrington.
shit.
Viola.
So,
Yeah.
Right.
Put them next to each other.
You see how that shit happened, right? Just because I needed another one, now other motherfuckers need another.
You put it in there.
I ain't saying that I'm gonna charge you or nothing like that, but hey,
They are.
motherfuckers was not trying to get two booths, so I asked for two booths.
That's a fact. You started a trend.
Exactly.
You started a trend, my
Come
brother.
on, man. Yeah.
It's crazy.
What? I'm all right, bro. I'm trying to get the brand big.
Nah, it's important. It's important.
Yeah.
So you gotta have a presence there. So like you said, that's the most important thing. Be there. We'll introduce you to some billionaires and something you're gonna meet on your own. That's the beauty of it. You don't know who the billionaire is. It's like
I
the
know.
billionaire next door.
That's somebody gonna meet me and think they met a billionaire. The way I'm gonna be in there popping my shit.
I'm on my way to $1 billion.
Yo, You ever interview a billionaire before?
Nah.
You met one before?
Nah.
Oh, you gotta come.
Yeah, I have.
Who was it?
I don't know. But I know they had.
Oh, we did meet a billionaire one time. Biggest asshole in the world.
Who was he?
Yeah.
I'll tell you off camera. Because I don't like the nigga so much.
White or black?
Neither one.
Indian?
Nah. One of them, I want to say this
Lioness.
bitch was Russian.
Russian?
I want to say this bitch was Russian. I want to say. I don't know, but he from one of them places. He either Russian. I can't say he either Russian or Arab, but
What he did to made you mad?
oh
Why was he
man,
why was he natural?
it was a fucking disaster, bro. Cause this motherfucker just
Arranged
like,
meeting?
huh?
Like you were supposed to meet him, or you just randomly met him?
Nah, he wanted to do some shit with us, but then we met him and was like, I don't give a fuck how much money this motherfucker got. I don't like this.
He was just an asshole?
Yeah, and like, nigga, it was terrible.
What he did?
Man, he contacted us about doing some shit, and then we got there, and then this motherfucker was just obnoxious. It was real obnoxious.
Short answer is like,
Nah, stupid ass,
I need
playful
you to-
ass.
like the nigga
wanna-
took your hat.
Just
and
yeah,
played
take
people
your
away.
hat, and then this motherfucker got 10,000 bubble machines blowing bubbles and shit. He trying to do pranks and shit. It was just.
he was like trying to joke with you?
Yeah,
Like, what's up, bro?
but he had that like, I beat your ass type player. You know, like, don't worry, everything's fine.
It's fine.
You know,
You're
yeah.
okay.
No.
You
no,
got- you
fuck
got
that.
you got-
No.
Right. So yeah, yeah.
You motherfucker put a tiger in the room and lock you in there with it.
Yeah.
No, you like
Sasha, good girl.
You won now.
Yeah, one of them type.
You fight him.
That's the only billionaire encounter I've had.
Oh, we're gonna change that.
Yeah.
That's this year we're gonna change it.
You met a villain.
Yeah, really, a comic book villain.
You never met Puff?
Yeah.
So you met a billionaire?
Yeah, we did interview a billion. My bad. My apologies to the whole Bad Boy staff record label. I did interview.
Oh, I did meet a billionaire too.
Oh, and Birdman.
Not yet.
I don't think Birdman
Not
is a
yet.
billionaire.
To me, he
Tyler
is.
Perry.
To me,
Tyler Perry's
I don't give a fuck what
yeah.
you say.
I worked on
to
the
me,
song.
he
Yeah,
is.
billionaire. Yeah, yeah.
Tyler Perry, of course. Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna tell me Birdman
But
ain't a
he like,
billionaire?
you
And he
know.
gave motherfucking Nicki
I
worked
Minaj
with him,
$400 million.
Check.
Shout out to Birdman.
He wrote a check for that.
I don't ask him about
No,
the
I'm saying he
business.
said that.
Man, well, he told him, then he gave Drake a whole bunch of money. He
He
said,
wrote Nicki
he
a
didn't wanna tell you how
it's
much
my
he-
dog.
You don't want to tell you how many millions.
Me
he
and
wrote.
Birdman like this now.
He sat on the couch.
Hell yeah. Pulled up on me. Yeah. I might just keep that shit in my personal vault. That's how cold it is. I ain't in no hurry to drop it.
Yo, you didn't put it out?
Nah. For what? That's for me. That's for me. That's mine. They gotta convince me to put this shit
That's
out.
for the streaming service.
Nah, bro, this
Ultra.
for me.
That's for the higher. That's for the
I
higher tier.
I might upload an episode of me watching that episode.
Now you're thinking. 85.
Stream it.
85.
Reaction video of you reacting to your video.
Watch this part. Watch this part. Watch this part.
You heard what I said when I said? Oh, y'all can't.
Stupid.
Now watch his reaction here, y'all.
Yo, you ain't seen this nigga laugh this much.
Oh, man.
Oh, we had a ball.
It was dope.
That's somebody.
You gotta get him to come to invest.
No, I was gonna say that's somebody
He's
we
on the radar.
definitely we need to.
There's a few people left because the people are like, yo, y'all get everybody, but we got a few people left.
Bro, y'all
He's
gotta get
definitely one of them.
Boosie to perform at Invest Fest.
Little Boosie.
No, no, don't ever say it like that. If he heard you say that, he'll be mad. Don't ever say it like
How
that.
did you say it?
Nigga said Little Bootsy. Nah, bro, you changing right in front of me, bro. You know that nigga named Lil Bootsy, and you gonna say Little Bootsy. Why you no? Not in the South. No, you're not doing that. Not on this platform. You're not calling them Little Bootsy. I will not allow that. Hell no. Earn your ass whooping. You know that nigga gonna hear this shit? You know he be on the fucking internet.
Oh, man.
Yo, shout out to Boosie.
I need somebody to get in touch with EYL. They done said my name. They done said my name all. They fuck my name all up, Vlad.
Who the fuck you is, man?
They done fuck my name up, Vlad. Who the fuck? Yeah, man, motherfucker gonna say little Bootsy.
Ain't no T in this shit.
Yo, how many interviews can he do with that? No.
Man, all of them.
Like every time I go on YouTube, it's like And he's like a correspondent weekly on every single
That
time.
nigga got a lot of opinions.
Yo, every single day it's a different clip. 8-minute clip.
I think Vlad just record everything as soon as he come in.
Come sit.
He asking the question, where you parked at? I'm like, why not?
Which car was it today?
Those sound bites are gonna be timeless.
Oh, man.
You think he shuts it like for year 4? Like that's the person who closes out the festival? That would be the perfect person?
Yeah, because it's so much knowledge and information and good shit. You gotta sprinkle just a little ratchet in there. Just a little
bit.
Sprinkle of hood.
That's what we had. But like he's a businessman, but Jeezy like performed, like we had Ross perform.
You gotta have the elevated hood. I see what y'all doing.
See what I'm saying?
Y'all have it once they came from the hood and then they elevated
See that?
above.
Because you
But
got
they
the
still,
billionaires.
Yeah.
you know, on that
But you
on that
think
plane.
billionaires don't want to hear some Boosie?
I'm not
Set it off in this motherfucker.
Do
They go
billionaires-
right back to that $1 billion shit. I'm like, hey guys, we gotta set it off in this motherfucker.
New strategic plan.
My plan is all dogs. So don't make us set it
I want
off.
you to hear
Your
this.
mama had more heart than your daddy's bitch ass.
I can hear Daniel Penny saying that.
That's who made you soft.
And you gotta get up every day.
That's who made you soft.
Hey, the moment I told my mom I'm thugging outside, we don't need cable, that's when I made my first $1 billion. I can just hear this shit with the little soft music playing behind it on those little inspirational quotes.
Tiny desk.
Bro, you can put that little inspirational quote
No, but
music
it's so
behind
much
anything.
shit you can say if you say it like a white person and they don't know that it came from a black person. That shit, it'll incite a riot. If you say Pastor Troy lyrics
Pastor Troy.
with a redneck voice,
What if heaven was hell
And
and
vice
vice versa? If I told you go to hell,
would you tell I cursed you?
think about that for a second.
Amen. Like a
that was
reference over there. Well, that's his name, Pastor Troy.
Yeah.
A new podcast from the creators of Up and Vanished.
Louisville police are searching for a missing 24-year-old woman.
When I read about Alana Chen's disappearance, I couldn't look away. A shy girl from Boulder who wanted to be a nun since she was a teenager.
So Alana was like sneaking out to go to church.
But she kept a secret, one that was slowly tearing her apart.
I didn't know she was attracted to girls. No, she didn't tell me.
Yes, the mother says her daughter first opened up to a priest at her church when she was just 14 years old. However, the church denies any conversion therapy was done.
She didn't tell me. She told him. She confessed to him.
From Tenderfoot TV comes a new podcast about the price we pay to belong and the systems that pay no price at all. This is Dear Alana. Listen for free on the iHeartRadio app or Apple Podcasts. For an exclusive binge of the whole season, subscribe to Tenderfoot Plus at tenderfootplus.com.
This is the story of a megachurch that started small and became global. Thousands of people say Hillsong brought them to Jesus. The message is simple. Welcome home.
Hillsong is a major dumpster fire. What did I get myself into?
Hillsong created a winning formula. It made Christianity cool.
They never saw the worth in us, never suspected that we would say anything or that anyone would listen.
In this series, I've had access to information Hillsong never wanted the public to see, and access to people prepared to speak out. I'm Noemi Uribe. I was a part of Hillsong Church, and now I'm telling my story. Listen to False Prophets, Hillsong on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey there, I'm entertainment and lifestyle reporter Tommy D'Addario. I've been doing interviews on the red carpet for quite a while, but only so much can be said in such little time. I'm often left wanting more. That's why I started this podcast, to create a space to get to even deeper, more meaningful conversations. On my new show, I've never said this before. I'll be talking to different artists and the stars of your favorite movies and shows and getting the full story. We'll be talking about their favorite projects, their journeys to success, and all the things they've learned along the way. And of course, as the title suggests, I'll also be asking all of my guests to tell me at least one thing that they've never said before. So join me for a conversation you won't want to miss. Subscribe now and listen to I've Never Said This Before with Tommy D'Addario on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm weird. You're weird. We're all weird about money. Hi, I'm Paco De Leon. I'm a personal finance expert, author, and illustrator. And together, with the incredibly generous corporate overlords at iHeartMedia, we'd like to proudly present to you a brand new podcast called Weird Finance, a show to help us all feel a little less weird about money, one conversation at a time. Each week, me and a special guest will do the thing that many consider taboo, gauche, and downright tacky. We're gonna talk about money. So if you want to feel a little less weird about money, get a little better at dealing with it, and you also want to hear people have honest and real conversations, then tune in to Weird Finance, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts.
This is the unbelievable but true story of George Remus. You might know him as a character from Boardwalk Empire or as the inspiration for Jay Gatsby. He was an eccentric and genius lawyer who figured out how to game the system during Prohibition.
Remus is in the whiskey business, and Remus is the biggest man in the business.
While living the life of luxury with his glamorous and ambitious wife, Imogene.
Daddy, I am so glad you're here.
But George Remus's wild existence took a dark and shocking turn, leading to betrayal.
She had Remus just exactly where she wanted him.
Revenge.
Feel this muscle. I got this for Remus. I could crush him like an egg.
And one of the most sensational murder trials in American history.
We, the jury, find the defendant.
Join me, Abbott Kaler, as we trace George Remus's transformation from bootleg king to alleged madman. Listen to Remus, the Mad Bootleg King, every Tuesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you say any shit and our shit, just, yeah.
What happened to Pastor Troy?
He just stopped making music and still out here. He still making music?
Nothing happened to Pastor Troy. Absolutely nothing. He goes to every Falcons game, every soccer game. He at the Hawks game. He got shows. He making movies and shit.
Yeah, I fuck with him.
Yeah,
y'all got the chip, right? Y'all won the last one?
Nah, it was like 2 years ago.
2 years?
Something like that.
Who? Yeah, soccer turned up out here.
The soccer, United.
You don't fuck with that.
I ain't been up there. They've been wanting me to come up there. I ain't been up there.
Yes, they have.
They asked me to come.
I've been up there.
What they call it, like a game ambassador, where you hit the shit before the game?
Yeah, you hit the anvil.
All right, they want. My schedule.
You don't have to do all that. You can just go in there, eat the food,
absolutely must do all that. I must do all that.
Okay, we're going up there.
I'm the most over-the-top extra nigga ever.
All right, we're going up there.
I want to be on the fucking microphone. Atlanta, are you ready? I want to do all that shit.
It's not a monster truck.
And I feel like it don't just exactly. Man, let me be at the. I will host the monster truck rally.
You gave him a new nickname.
Do you see this motherfucker? Them white people gonna love me,
They
bro.
should let you do a game. They should let you do like the color commentator for a game.
Why I gotta be colored?
That's what it's
We fought hard to get away from that label, man.
That connotation.
The commentating for the game. Like they had Snoop do the NHL. You ever seen that?
Nah.
So I
heard he got something to do with the NHL.
No, they had him in the booth, and he did like half of a period in the NHL game. This shit was classic. So they should actually have you do the soccer game and just let you go.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna fuck everybody. I'm gonna need somebody to tell me everybody's name.
They got the sheet.
Boy, that white boy cold. You saw what he did when he kicked that motherfucker and put it behind his foot? Shit. Ain't nobody fucking with him.
Ain't nobody fucking with Atlanta.
Come on, bro.
You seen the flying cars?
Nah.
Yeah, the ones with the propellers?
No,
That's some new shit.
It's some new shit. They just
Y'all niggas watch the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna work.
What, it just hover?
If it drives for 200 miles, it's electric. I know you don't fuck with electric.
Oh, wow. It's electric in the air.
And if it drives for 200 miles and it flies for 100.
Well, when it's gonna come down? How low the battery get?
It probably just automatically drives.
At what point, what if you too high to come down before the battery cut out? Now I gotta watch out for
you. Imagine you flying and you just is my shit on?
Oh, shit.
Am I?
Oh, you just trying to brace yourself for this shit. On the door. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna open the door.
That shit ain't gonna work. Motherfuckers can't drive on the ground.
I know.
People saying. That's people saying.
That shit's crazy.
And what's the route?
Well,
just willy-nilly.
Right now, they just approved it for like real select small areas.
Good.
But they planning on having it more.
So
Fuck that,
man. You put a deposit on it right now.
Nah, fuck that. Let's start off small. Let's get these Amazon drones right first.
They didn't get those right.
Then get the
Then they gonna be in the air.
Good.
Now you flying in the air with a drone
How
on.
easy it's gonna be to steal shit.
While you up there. While I'm up there.
Fact.
Yeah, it's air traffic control. We was having that conversation, like, you're gonna need some type of pilot license and a regular license to do it, though.
Well, you probably not even gonna. It'd probably be self-driving cars.
That go up?
Yeah.
Would you get one though? I'm asking you, cause you fuck with the technology.
Yeah, for sure. That's a wave. Like,
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
How you not gonna do it? You gonna have a nigga fly over you?
Who gonna want to?
Go ahead, nigga.
You gonna be in traffic? I'm gonna just fly like.
They gonna turn my shit up as I turn into the gas station.
You heard what happened to him?
Man, I done seen about 3 of them motherfucking blow up today.
Nah, hell yeah, I want one of them.
Where you gonna get it out? You ain't gonna get it off the line. When you gonna?
No, you gotta wait 2 years.
At what
2
price
years?
point would you pay for a flying car?
Right now it's 300,000.
300,000.
That's not bad.
Okay, that's not bad. Earn your leisure. 300,000. That's not bad.
I'm saying you got
the fucking car.
That's what it is.
I love cars, and I wouldn't do no shit like that.
You got cars. You got 80 cars. How many cars you got?
Man, we on here talking about what I got. I don't know motherfucking thing. All I got
You got
is
the pimp my ride.
I got the ambition and the drive to be somebody. That is the only.
You got your own car collection.
I
Man.
don't own
Stop the
nothing.
nonsense.
I
Man.
work for this company that has a few cars by me.
What company? What
personally,
company is that?
Or
What company is that?
it's a company I own by this guy.
I work for the team I own.
Yeah, I don't own a damn thing. Financially, I'm upside down.
A Lamborghini, a Bugatti, those is way out the price range, right?
No, that's just
Some Rolls Royces.
for a nigga. It's
It was
just
like
not
$1 million,
practical.
right? Bugatti like $2 million, right?
$3 million.
What? A flying car?
A Ferrari and shit like.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the type of nigga that I am. It just don't fit my lifestyle.
I feel. Me too.
How long it'll fly? If it everybody
100
like.
miles.
100 miles.
100 miles.
You can't even fly that bitch to Birmingham.
That's like what, an hour and a half? That's like an hour and a half, right?
But you could be anywhere in the city.
Who's to say that you can only fly 100 miles? You can't tell me how to fly my shit.
No, it only lasts 100.
Yeah.
Like the battery
It's
is only going to go
100
for
But I'm
100
saying you can't tell me at what speed to fly my shit.
No,
Because clearly it's gonna be some kind of jet or some shit.
It can only fly as fast as it can fly, though.
Nah, but I'm saying if
Oh,
you gonna tell me
you
that I
gonna
can
supercharge
drive 65,
This
but I
nigga
can
put the
fly.
turbocharger
Fast
on.
and Furious.
Fuck yeah, I'm
Nigga
gonna
put
figure out
Hemi in it.
Some Back to the Future shit.
and let's swap that bitch.
Now your shit heavy.
How did this nigga
It go
figure out
fast,
how
but
to
it
do
won't go high.
burnouts in the clouds?
It go fast, but it
Somebody
won't
put
go
down in the
high.
comments, they're gonna have rims on it. They're gonna have like hydraulics in
Ain't
the
gonna be no
air.
rims, nigga. They gonna have to just pimp out the windows real hard.
Because nobody's gonna see
Two
you.
seats. There's only two
Like,
people can fit in it.
Who's gonna see you? Only
How
people
you
that's in the
sit, front
sky.
and back?
It's like
Like
side to
side by
side.
side.
Side to
Like the
side.
Jetsons.
Okay.
Like literally, look like if it was a Jetsons, but modern. It's a little bubble, two people. It has the wheels, and then
Oh,
the
you
wheels
really
fold up.
meant it look like the Jetson shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's too dangerous,
I ain't
man. Because
saying.
even if they gonna find a way to crash these motherfuckers, and then now you just got random ass debris falling out the sky. That shit ain't gonna happen.
I mean, that's like a plane, though. What's the difference?
Hey, man, a plane, nigga, if you let a fucking plane fall on you, you deserve to get hit.
No, I'm just saying.
What you mean?
What? That's crazy.
You can't get out the way.
Man, they got
If
plenty
the plane fall on you,
They
they
got
can get out the
plenty
way.
of ways to
There's no
say,
fair
hey,
warning that the
motherfucker,
plane
plane
falling.
is falling.
But there's millions of planes in the sky every day. Hardly is never. There's way more cars
These
crashes.
motherfuckers is pilots who've been in the military and have flown for thousands of hours. You can't just go up there with a good driver's license and get in the air. That shit not gonna happen.
It depends.
You need insurance to drive off the lot
It
now.
depends. If it's got the airplane shit, no, I can't drive that.
Yeah.
But I told you before, if it's got a PlayStation controller, I can fly that bitch.
Yeah, if it's a
Okay,
regular.
and you gonna end up just like the motherfuckers on that submarine.
Right now, you can't
Exactly.
play.
The controller was not the problem.
What was the problem?
The controller survived. That was actually a great commercial for that controller.
It was that
motherfucker pulled that bitch back up and played 2K with
The controller definitely didn't survive.
Yes, it did. They had it at the bottom of the ocean, intact.
It was the fact that
one button fell off.
8 miles down.
I mean, it was 100,000 pounds of pressure on that bitch. I mean, still that held up.
It's a fact. Yeah. They went too far down. They went 800. Like
they didn't even make it that far.
And they went down too many times. You went down. You go down one time. Cool. You're done. That was trip 11.
You know
That
what
was
I'm
like-
mad at? Them motherfuckers had all that money and never upgraded the submarine.
That's what I'm saying. Crushed, release, go down, crush.
They was billionaires.
Release,
they could have bought
crush,
a real fucking
release.
submarine.
It's true. No attachment to
Narcos got submarines. They move dope in submarines. You mean to tell me you can't?
But like I said, they just want to just go underwater. They were trying to go to some shit that we've never
They're
seen
trying to see the
before.
Titanic.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like the regular Narcos, they just want to just go underwater. They're not trying to go and see the darkest depths of the sea type shit.
Because why would you? Ain't nobody trying to do that. It looks like, damn sure not now. But the man that made Titanic went down there and did it, so white people won't have to. That's like they Jay-Z.
James Cameron.
James Cameron did that, so hopefully you don't go through that.
Hopefully you don't have to go through that.
And he had a good ass ship. His
was great. It had hands. His ship got
He had the shit that you could steer with your feet. Motherfucker had a light on the front like Mrs. Prism.
Which one would you rather do? Go out of space or deep into the ocean?
Oh, I'm in the air.
If you go deep enough in the ocean, you'll be out of space.
Space, then deep in the ocean, space. Give me space.
So what you say? Why? What'd you say?
If you go deep enough in the ocean, you'll be out of space anyway.
You gonna see some shit that go look out of space.
But you mean you mean what do you mean by this?
I'm one of those people that believe
think the Earth is flat.
No, it's not that. I didn't say that the Earth was flat. I just believe that in is out and out is in.
Yeah, see.
So you just
the way that the whole fucking galaxy is set up is, it's not that the Earth is flat, but the only way we'll be able to experience it is in the flat version because we're so fucking small and it's so big. It's gonna always seem flat to us because we won't ever have some shit that's gonna actually be able to show you how big this shit actually fucking is. Because you gotta keep in mind, even if they go and they send a satellite up that takes a picture of the Earth, it's still gonna have to be a smaller scaled down version of the actual size of it. So that's all.
Unless it's really far away.
Right. So you will never get to truly know how big this shit is. And it's like, our human capabilities will only let us experience it in as much as we can perceive as flat.
The unknown.
Right, because it ain't like you're gonna go to a certain point on this motherfucker and fall off the Earth.
Because of gravity.
Yeah, you will.
No, I'm just saying, just the way this bitch is set up.
This shit ain't even. I think that's the motherfucking problem. Motherfuckers act like the Earth just smoothing around.
But I always say this
like
shit.
you will meet the end of some Earth somewhere, my nigga.
What if it's flat at the top and round at the bottom? Who the fuck knows?
You got a little ass
Like a half a sphere. Like a half a sphere.
Exactly.
Like a half a sphere.
Yeah, so it's like you'll hear people say it's a dome, so it's like
a dome, yeah.
What if we trapped in the middle of some shit that's some shit that's up and some shit that's down?
South Pole theory.
You believe that we actually ever made it to the moon? Because people say we never made it.
I know I ain't been.
Human beings.
White people?
White people.
Nah.
Never
Yeah,
went.
it ain't that far.
No.
It's not that far?
If we had flying cars that could go up there, you could get there in like 4 hours.
That's the crazy part about it, though. When you say outer space, that shit really ain't but like an hour up.
Yeah.
So what'll happen if you go an hour down? So what the fuck is that?
If you go when it's full, it's closer.
Hour up takes you out the atmosphere.
Exactly.
An hour down, yeah.
Will take you out the fucking atmosphere. The same shit I said.
Ain't no oxygen.
Exactly.
So similar characteristics, we don't know. I mean, both unknown.
So what you think happened to the fucking submarine then? Something had to happen.
Pressure.
Oh,
pressure.
no,
Exactly. Where the fuck it coming from?
The amount of water.
So if it's pressure from the bottom, it gotta be.
Oh yeah, atmospheric pressure.
Thank you.
We know that.
Come on now. And he asked me what I'm talking about. You just told me what I'm talking about. I just told you. It's the same
sounded
shit.
good.
The same, all right, this is what I'm saying. The same shit that's under there is over there.
As it is below, it is above.
Now, thank you very much. This concludes my TED Talk. And if you disagree, suck my dick with ice in your mouth.
You walking in
Bro, that's some hell of a shit to say to somebody. I don't give a fuck at what point. We're missing a lot of good insults. I thought a lot more would like come about. And ain't a lot of good ones. Like we had some classic insults that's just died off.
Bullying, right?
Like when the last time you heard somebody say, "Man, kiss my ass"?
No, they reckless.
You can't even say that no more. Because people actually fucking do it.
But that's
Well,
too,
they eating ass
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's too nice though. That's too nice. That's SMD, that's what they saying. Like girls saying that.
This shit is reckless. These kids is reckless. I work in schools.
The SMD is just like a regular
You
like.
gotta fight a kid. No. Like I heard a kid tell a teacher, "Go suck your mother's pussy."
That's the Jamaican shit. That's Jamaican
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
Suck your mama pussy.
Like we gotta fight, right?
Go suck your mother. Go suck your mother.
Kiss my ass is a gentle.
That's what I said. Because that's too nice. Go suck your mother. Once somebody say suck your mother, that's that's different.
See, that shit hit different to Jamaicans, but in America, that shit are probably in the argument. Like,
it's just confused.
What type of shit is you? I don't even want to
That's
argue
what you
with
walk around thinking about all day?
Nigga,
Weirdo.
What possessed you to say some shit like that?
Now, that is true though.
Reckless. It's reckless.
But who started
But they
that?
just trying to say
who started
It's
that?
about how disrespectful can I be when I say something.
No, but that's a saying in Jamaica.
I know.
But who started it?
The most disrespectful Jamaican there ever was.
Go suck your mother.
It probably was a lady.
It started out as just suck your mother.
I bet it was
It
a
was
lady.
probably go suck your mama titty. And then it had to get more
involved.
progressively. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That was
like
like
a hell of
probably
an
calling you
insult.
like a little titty baby, like go suck your mama
It
titty,
started out
right?
just go suck your mother, right? So suck your mother was.
That's the only way you're supposed to suck your mother.
Yeah.
I don't even like the way that shit sounds.
That's the only way that anyone's ever
So
supposed
then
to suck
to
their mother.
differentiate it, you gotta go further.
Right. You gotta push it. Yeah. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way.
Now you got a point there. That's a
He
fact.
has a point.
That's a great
and
point.
he is never pointless. That's why sometimes when the conversation gets to a point, I get out of it.
That's a great
This
fucking
motherfucker knows. He knows shit.
Somebody say that to you. It's just you either fight or you walk away. You either just say I'm not even waste my time with
Act like
this.
you didn't hear it?
No, it's just like
I'm gonna tell him hurry up with my oxtail. Hurry up.
More gravy, please.
I would flip it because I know how I am. I would go say, "Well, you go suck your daddy's pussy." See how quiet he got? I wasn't saying you. I just used you as a target.
I'm saying it's a kid though.
I'm just saying, if somebody told me that, I'm definitely gonna follow up with "suck your father's pussy." That's my retort to that. Wherever it goes from there, we'll just keep naming random relatives.
That's on the Drake record. When he had the dude from Jamaica.
Houdini?
No.
Popcorn?
Popcorn. He's like, go suck your mother. With
Popcorn,
no
not
apology.
Oh, yeah.
With no apology. He's like,
Yeah.
go suck your mother, no apology. With no, offering it in advance, with no apology. Like, I'm telling you this and I'm telling you
Suck your mother. No take back.
With no apology.
No do-overs, no apology. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Me no sorry.
No sorry.
You know what? I do like to watch those like the reggae version of like Summer Jam where they had an artist who been beefing and they come on stage and they battle each other.
That's the sound class, right?
Crazy.
That used to get violent back in the day, though.
They did.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have them
Sound
as much.
class is legendary.
Ninja Man pulled his gun out and gave it to the prime minister.
Ninja Man?
Yeah.
Yo, also know,
Why he gave his gun to the prime minister?
Because he was just showing him he was that fucking bad.
Yeah, he was a guy. That was like the 90s though.
Yo, this dude is like the Forrest Gump of the culture. Like, he got just a bunch of random shit that he knows.
I know a lot of random
We
shit.
know all this, man.
That's why me and this nigga
Come
been
on, man.
partners so long.
If he don't know it, we know
Just
it.
watch the History Channel. Just like,
No, you can't. Ninja Man.
No, you can't even find this shit on History Channel. We had to go with old DVDs.
See, I be at the crib smoking blunts and I be watching like,
man.
this nigga have some of the most classic interviews, bro. This lady asked him how many kids he had. He said 35.
That was crazy. In the car. You talking about the interview in the car?
The one he did with the lady from the news. The real, like, she was like real prissy and shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So she was asking him all these questions, and he was just giving her the most random, loopy ass answers, but he was dead ass serious.
Yeah. He's back now. He made a return.
Yeah.
He's doing shows again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's still doing the Christian shit?
I don't know.
He tried to do.
Yeah, no, he do it.
Christian reggae?
Well, he tried to go.
How'd that go? Jesus!
Yeah, I just want
Lord of mercy.
Disclaimer for all my Jamaicans, I do not approve of this.
Lord of mercy.
Jesus Christ!
Jamaicans love some Jesus. I don't care. Whatever, bro. We all the same black. It's just like, whatever.
Y'all spent some time. You was in Florida. You spent time in Florida?
Florida? Hell yeah.
Oh, that's why. You would know that. This is West Indian culture there.
Yeah. What you mean?
So like, no
I'm from
one.
Mississippi. Not in Tallahassee though. That's in Fort Lauderdale.
I'm just saying Florida.
Yeah,
Fort Lauderdale.
Florida got some.
Yeah.
And we got some from the South Florida area.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale. That's like little Jamaica.
Right.
Well, anywhere you go, it's some Jamaicans there.
That's a fact.
They be everywhere.
It's
I don't
like-
know
it's
who
like-
fucking
it's like
Jamaica.
it's like
all
Mexico.
Jamaicans is everywhere else.
Me, man.
You a Jamaican?
Yeah. Well, my parents are born there.
Both of them?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you grew up getting the most ferocious ass whooping.
Nah.
Are they proud of you? That's why you kept the teacher job, so they'll still be like, he's a teacher. My son?
My son works. My son works.
My son,
yeah. He tried to tell me, Dad, look, me and Rashad, we've been really successful if you just believe in. No, keep the job. Keep that job.
Mama, earn your leisure. I can't even suck my teeth right.
It's all right.
Y'all international though.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact.
Did that
You did
play
some shit
into
in
it?
Jamaica yet?
We went to Jamaica. We interviewed.
Don't just be over there vacationing. Tell them to invest too.
We sat down with Usain Bolt. We sat down with Baby Shan. We sat down with Bounty Killer.
Come on, man.
So we
Baby
was out
Shan.
there. We still need to do something on a major scale out there, just because on a personal level what it means. But yeah, love Jamaica. We just there like last month.
Y'all hit the UK too, right?
Yeah,
We just came back from
was
London.
there.
UK vibes, man. UK legendary. I'm telling y'all got to do a show in London.
Bro,
Like
I've done some shows in London, but it's just been long. I need to go back.
85 South
It's
Show.
changed.
85
Exactly.
South.
85 South Show.
85 South
Exactly.
Show. That's a fact.
I'm going everywhere they got black
Not somebody
people.
else show booked you.
Not
Like 85 South Show.
Come on, man.
the beans and toast.
Featuring Carlos Miller.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what. Don't say that because we don't know exactly what that means. That
That's
could
their
be
breakfast.
That could be slang for something.
Beans and toast.
He hit him right in the beans and toast.
They said that's their breakfast.
He hit him in the beans and toast.
Whiteness beans.
Beans and toast. I said.
Whiteness beans. He hit him whiteness beans.
What is she gonna do? Smack me on the toast?
London.
That's gonna be the name of the festival.
Nah, London. Y'all gonna love London though.
The Beans and
Almost
Toast
there.
Festival.
Man,
London's vibes, man. You been there? You been to
No,
London? You
they
been
sent
there?
me back. They sent me back.
Oh,
This
at
nigga-
the airport?
Yeah.
He that friend.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
they
He
turned
the
me
nigga
around.
get sent back and shit.
Damn.
They knew what I was coming to do. They knew what was gonna happen,
That's
baby.
the worst though. They could have told you that before you left the country.
Exactly.
Don't let you
No,
fly
no.
7 hours.
It was the bullshit of I'm supposed to be going over there to do the show, but the people didn't get the proper work visas and shit. So they say don't say nothing about doing the show.
Oh, and the first, why you here? Hey, I'm doing the show. Hey, look at the flyer.
No, I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I knew.
Hero
But
business.
then while I'm getting on the plane already boarded. I'm in my seat. The lady called me and like, yeah, one of the comedians said that they on a show and they pulled up the show and they might not let you in because they looked. And I'm like, I'm already on the plane. I can't get off this motherfucker. I'm gonna go to jail if I get off this motherfucker now. Damn. I'm on my way. I got there. I tried to play like I wasn't doing no show. Like, they gave me a
fake mustache.
No, they gave me a contact person. I had a phone number. Man, they like, okay, we'll call the person. I call them, they will not answer. Man, I'm in there for a minute. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing no show. They canceled.
Wait, like in a holding area?
Yeah, straight off the plane. When you get off the, when you get through the little custom thing, yeah.
So you
come
could have just
around
said
here.
that you was here on like vacation?
That's what I did say.
It was
I didn't
too
say
late.
I was doing a show.
They already had you flagged.
Nigga, they had the flyer.
A vacation for one day? Get the fuck out of my country.
No, we were there for a few days. But they had the flyer for the show. They printed the shit off from the computer and shit.
This you, sir?
So how long did it take? How long?
We call the theater. They're expecting you. I said, I don't know why.
Did they pay for your flight? Did they put you on a flight back, or you had to buy a flight back?
No, they put me on the next thing back.
Okay.
What was that, like 7 hours?
Yeah.
They used to have like this run in London where you would go and do like, you would go there for like 10 days and do like 7 shows or some shit, just all over the place. But when I did it, I had the worst experience with those promoters. Like, the shows were good, but these niggas was...
They ain't pay you?
No, it ain't that they didn't pay me. It's the way that they paid me. Like, by about the 5th day, and I'm like, bro, where my money at? You got my money? Oh yeah, man, you can pay it at the end. I'm like, bro, I'm just not about to ride with these niggas in there. I know they got my money, bro. What the fuck is my paper? Cause every night this motherfucker got all this pink ass money and shit. Like, nigga,
Colored money.
Nigga, I don't want no Burger King, nigga. I got food money, nigga. My paper. You Americans, man, I tell you. Hey, you say one more thing about America, I'm gonna slap the shit out you, bro. I'm gonna slap the shit out you. You say, nigga, if I even hear you sing American
so how many days
I'm
over
just
there?
saying, by the time you over there 10 days, you be ready to snap.
But how do they expect you to live if they go give you the money at the end?
I don't know. This was back in the day when niggas was thugging and hustling. But if you made it and you didn't beat them up, they would all make sure you had
Invite you back.
It's just the way that they handled the money.
You been back since then?
Yeah. But that's just one experience.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was going back over there, I've been a couple times. I made sure I was getting my bread straight right
What
there.
about any other countries? Like, you been to, like, you performed in Paris, anything like that?
Nah. Paris?
Yeah. You been?
Y'all done took the Earn Your Leisure to Paris?
We ain't do a show in Paris yet.
Okay.
We've been to Paris.
No, you been. You go to Fashion Week and shit.
Yeah, you was out there shopping. You was buying shit off the mannequin.
Tailor-made coats and shit.
The mannequin, not in the window, the one upstairs where they still working on the shit.
Tailoring. It's almost done.
That's a fact. I don't want nobody
It's not finished yet. I want it just like that. Ready to wear.
It's a work of art.
You finish it, and they gonna fit me.
It's a work of
Now,
art.
you know he a fashion model.
I know.
Yeah.
Man, I see the
I'm never gonna let that die.
That's
You
your
can't.
fault.
You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it
That
alive.
happened right here.
That's my dog, man. He international player with it, man.
Has to happen.
Hell yeah. Gonna probably be walking in, the FUBU show.
Shout out to David John.
He's supposed to have been over here. He
The
came.
FUBU show.
Keep talking shit till they come.
Till they come?
Yeah.
Who?
You want all of them or just
yeah.
David John?
Hey, everybody's
Everybody,
welcome.
the whole
This
crew.
is the show, man. I'm telling you, from 18 months to 96
All the way.
years old.
They fit in there.
This show is #1 to them.
Yeah, they still operating.
That's what's up, man.
FUBU?
Yeah, just not. I mean, obviously not the same scale.
They sold it though, right? Or no?
Think so. I don't know the details of it though.
It's
They shouldn't have sold it because it's like once they sold it, then the shit got watered down.
I saw y'all talking about that. What's y'all take on that?
On selling the company?
Sell it. We came
What
to
type
the
of company?
Because I think what on the clip it was kind of saying like people was talking about how people selling their shit and it's a black-owned business, keep it black. And what's y'all take on that?
My take is it is a black-owned business, but you got to sell it so you can have some black-ass money.
Right.
Because that's the whole purpose of starting a business. And if
All that work
and all they really buying is your concept. And if you as good as you say you are, you have 100 of those, but now you have the fucking means to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I look at it like, you can't have an emotional attachment to a business. It's hard not to, because like you start a business like a child. Like,
See, that's how you become a billionaire though.
That's a fact. That's a
That's the
fact.
pathway.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But you got to think like that. Like, I look at Elon Musk, perfect example. Started PayPal, sold PayPal for $200 million at like 30 years old. Like most people get $200 million at 30 years old, they gone. They off the radar, they just chilling. Life is good. He ran all of that back, went broke, started SpaceX first before Tesla. SpaceX ain't really work out. Then he started Tesla. Now he's up $200 billion. Like, you know what I mean? He wouldn't have had that $200 billion if he didn't sell his original company, PayPal, for $200 million.
A new podcast from the creators of Up and Vanished.
Louisville police are searching for a missing 24-year-old woman.
When I read about Alana Chen's disappearance, I couldn't look away. A shy girl from Boulder who wanted to be a nun since she was a teenager.
So Alana was like sneaking out to go to church.
But she kept a secret, one that was slowly tearing her apart.
I didn't know she was attracted to girls. No, she didn't tell me.
Yes, the mother says her daughter first opened up to a priest at her church when she was just 14 years old. However, the church denies any conversion therapy was done.
She didn't tell me. She told him. She confessed to him.
From Tenderfoot TV comes a new podcast about the price we pay to belong and the systems that pay no price at all. This is Dear Alana. Listen for free on the iHeartRadio app or Apple Podcasts. For an exclusive binge of the whole season, subscribe to Tenderfoot Plus at tenderfootplus.com.
This is the story of a megachurch that started small and became global. Thousands of people say Hillsong brought them to Jesus. The message is simple: welcome home.
Hillsong is a major dumpster fire. What did I get myself into?
Hillsong created a winning formula. It made Christianity cool.
They never saw the worth in us, never suspected that we would say anything or that anyone would listen.
In this series, I've had access to information Hillsong never wanted the public to see, and access to people prepared to speak out. I'm Noemi Uribe. I was a part of Hillsong Church, and now I'm telling my story. Listen to False Prophets, Hillsong on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey there, I'm entertainment and lifestyle reporter Tommy D'Addario. I've been doing interviews on the red carpet for quite a while, but only so much can be said in such little time. I'm often left wanting more. That's why I started this podcast, to create a space to get to even deeper, more meaningful conversations. On my new show, I've never said this before. I'll be talking to different artists and the stars of your favorite movies and shows and getting the full story. We'll be talking about their favorite projects, their journeys to success, and all the things they've learned along the way. And of course, as the title suggests, I'll also be asking all of my guests to tell me at least one thing that they've never said before. So join me for a conversation you won't want to miss. Subscribe now and listen to I've Never Said This Before with Tommy D'Addario on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm weird. You're weird. We're all weird about money. Hi, I'm Paco De Leon. I'm a personal finance expert, author, and illustrator. And together, with the incredibly generous corporate overlords at iHeartMedia, we'd like to proudly present to you a brand new podcast called Weird Finance, a show to help us all feel a little less weird about money, one conversation at a time. Each week, me and a special guest will do the thing that many consider taboo, gauche, and downright tacky. We're gonna talk about money. So if you want to feel a little less weird about money, get a little better at dealing with it, and you also want to hear people have honest and real conversations, then tune in to Weird Finance, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts.
This is the unbelievable but true story of George Remus. You might know him as a character from Boardwalk Empire or as the inspiration for Jay Gatsby. He was an eccentric and genius lawyer who figured out how to game the system during Prohibition.
Remus is in the whiskey business, and Remus is the biggest man in the business.
While living the life of luxury with his glamorous and ambitious wife, Imogene.
Daddy, I am so glad you're here.
But George Remus's wild existence took a dark and shocking turn, leading to betrayal.
She had Remus just exactly where she wanted him.
Revenge.
Feel this muscle. I got this for Remus. I could crush him like an egg.
And one of the most sensational murder trials in American history.
We, the jury, find the defendant.
Join me, Abbott Kaler, as we trace George Remus's transformation from bootleg king to alleged madman. Listen to Remus, the Mad Bootleg King, every Tuesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, what's up, Lexington, Kentucky? August the 26th, I'm pulling up at the Lexington Opera House. I might be on a thoroughbred horse. Something that you can pull up to the Kentucky Derby with, but that's neither here nor there. Make sure you click the link, go to the website and get the tickets, and if you don't, I'm gonna be highly disappointed in you. This is Lexington, Kentucky. Lexington, pull up. And it ain't a lot of shit to do in Lexington. It might be that weekend, I ain't checked, but this weekend come see me and then do that other shit when I leave. Shit, we need this money. At the end of the day, we gotta sell out this tour, man. Shit. Hey, what's up, Fort Wayne, Indiana? August the 25th, I'ma be there. Where we gonna be at, Javier? At the Embassy Theater. You already know, so look here. Hit the link, get the tickets, pull up on me, and it's going down. That's Fort Wayne, Indiana, and that's August the 25th at the Embassy Theater. I don't know who you been hanging with or who you friends with, but if they don't have no tickets for this show, stop hanging around them loser-ass people. I'm serious, but I'm playing.
Hold on, bro. What he did with that $200 million?
He invested it into SpaceX.
Oh, that was SpaceX money.
Like all of it. He ran it, yup.
He tried to build his other business.
He ran it back, and like I said, SpaceX ain't work out at first.
Bro, you can't get all up in space with $200 million. Even I know that. This man was tripping. Why you they go straight to the car? You knew you had the electric car.
No, he wasn't trying to go out there yet. He was trying to, but then some other shit. Yeah.
Oh, I just, if I had $200 million, I think
you wouldn't be going to space. But it's the infrastructure, right? It takes capital to scale. So like when people look at it, it's like, all right, well, you got.
But he probably learned a lot in that failing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he turned it into something else. He has multiple businesses outside of that.
Oh yeah.
But he learned something from the failure.
But they never. People always say like, don't sell your business. Like, you black owned, keep it black owned. But they never tell you what happens if you don't sell your business and the business fails. Then what?
Right. Cause like, hey man, like Harvey said,
a lot of work.
You can own 100% of nothing.
A lot of people do that.
Cause when you fuck up and you back at the bottom, only thing they're gonna say is hold your head. And I'm gonna pray for you. They ain't gonna give you no money. It's not gonna be no financial lifeline, nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He fell off. He fell off.
So it's like,
oh, what happened? You all right?
You back here with us?
And they looking out the window.
But just looking at the way the world has shaped out, that's the only option now. Take the fucking money.
or I mean, you don't have to take the money. You could take the company to the stock market, right? You
got options.
Or you can keep it in the family. Like, there's nothing wrong with family-owned businesses, but whatever's right for you. I feel like the internet is such, I hate the internet sometimes because everybody's got an opinion about stuff that they've never done, stuff that will never affect them.
That's right.
And they're like, yo, you shouldn't have did this. Why you do this? Why y'all do this? Like, how you gonna tell me what's best for me? And you just on the outside looking in. You have no idea the inner workings that it took to do this. You don't know what my plan is. You don't know my financial situation or anything about my family. And you have it as a priority to try to give me a life advice on what's best for me.
Because they done made up in their mind what they think it is.
Yes, I'm saying. You get an offer for $100 million, right? And then it seems like somebody selling already their intellectual property for $100,000. And they criticizing you.
Yeah.
Like you never been put in this position.
Right.
But they tell you what they would do only if they you in that position. They don't never want to be you and do the shit it took to get to where you at.
Nah.
Motherfuckers want to be, if I was you, I would. You wouldn't be shit.
That's why you gotta.
I wouldn't be shit if you was me.
It's like a video game. Oh, well, if they gave you $2 billion, what are you really worth? Like,
$3 billion. Shut the fuck up. So you got two, so go get the other one. Man, I'm gonna take this two and then I'm gonna flip it. And give me,
I'm gonna take this two and I'm finna bust this all the way down. I'm still a nigga. I'm about to take out this $2 billion. I'm about to have more than I ever had. I'm about to just take that out, whatever I started with.
We're harsh to the people that look like us, right? So like when we get these type of offers, whether 300 million, 400 million, billion, it's the critique that comes with it. Meanwhile, people in Silicon Valley running up 400, 500 million, not a question. Not a look back, not like, hey, what are you guys doing for the community? Hey, what'd you give back? Hey, how many
Because
people
if
you hire?
they come and ask me to sell this show for $400 million, it's gonna be, welcome back to the 85 South Show with your new host, Ryan Seacrest. I'm out this motherfucker. I'm gone. And then I'm gonna start me a black people business where we find out your real ancestors and show you where you really came from.
Imagine what you do with that.
But that's
now
right.
you 100 million up. Now what?
Everybody, social media is giving people a platform to just criticize and every hindsight.
What they saying in
2020.
your comments? This is coming from a hurt place.
No, it's not. I'm just looking at
what they say, man.
Nah, it's not even because we post content from other people. So I look at other people like it'll be like this person gave fitness advice, this person gave real estate advice. There's always somebody that was like, well, technically, if you do this differently, da 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 da. Like, so what it is just to draw attention to yourself, really.
That's spam.
It is spam, but it's real people.
Bro,
but
you gotta click on some of them profiles, man.
You gotta click on them.
Then you would know that this shit don't even hit the same.
Nah, that's a fact.
When you see this shit.
That's a fact, but it's also a mentality of, like he said, black people have a bad habit of over-analyzing and criticizing each other. It doesn't happen with any other group of people.
Nope.
Like he said, nobody's ever asking Phil Knight, what are you doing for your community? How much did you give back?
That's because their community's straight.
But even if it wasn't, they're not held to any responsibility at all. Like, we hold each other to a responsibility that we don't hold ourselves to. Right. My thing is like, they're like, what has Michael Jordan done for the neighborhood? What have you done for your neighborhood?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you still live there.
Right. Nobody asked what
That is true. Like, nigga, you got trash in your fucking yard. Why you won't even clean up your own shit?
You throw your McDonald's wrappers on the floor in your neighborhood.
You want somebody who's a billionaire to come back to a neighborhood that he's never been to. You actually live in the neighborhood right now, and you've literally done nothing.
A lot of people have.
Why they don't come down and clean up this motherfucker? Why you keep putting that shit down there?
Some people just have a savior mentality.
That's
like
a fact.
something's just gonna magically happen and just
That's a
change
fact.
the conditions of their life. No,
That's a
it
fact.
doesn't work like that. You're responsible for your own
That's
fucking
what
life.
if you got that complex, that's what you waiting on. That's more active than just sitting there waiting on a motherfucker to come save you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
He's
Fuck
not
out of
coming.
here.
They're not coming for you.
Black people talk about what black people don't do too much, or what black people do too much.
Or need to do.
We need to just do shit.
Do something.
We're gonna save the motherfuckers that we can save. We're gonna help the ones that we can help. And the ones who wanna say bullshit and not be a part of the progress gonna get left where the fuck they at. It's really that simple.
There's generations of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who is we? No, I'm just fucking with you.
Like, you on your own.
me and the motherfuckers I know. That's when I say we, I'm talking about me and the motherfuckers I know, because we already talked about this shit. We gonna get us some money first. Then we gonna help who the fuck we can help.
Is we us?
But we not gonna fuck up our money trying to save everybody. We just not gonna fucking do that.
You just lead by demonstration.
Thank you.
Yep.
There you go.
That
Right,
Marcus
like,
Garvey type shit.
Like what you've done here, what y'all built here, right? People, and we used to have this conversation before we started, it was like, if people watch what y'all doing outside of just like the entertainment part, the business structure, what y'all doing, how you're hiring, that's inspirational. Like, there's no difference between you and the dude that's in your neighborhood.
Yeah, but see, we have to camouflage some of the shit we do because we still niggas. So we have to put the weed in the show. It's like a cloak. We don't need them to know that we running shit. They need to just know that we are doing our part. We doing the fuck out of our part. We got 4 or 5 different back to school drives.
Yep.
We helping the homeless strippers. We
homeless strippers.
We are.
Shit, that's the important demographic.
It's so
Boys
many.
and girls
You know, a
clubs.
bunch of homeless strippers.
So
popping
many
up at the
strippers
high schools
staying
and
in
shit.
extended stays.
Right.
That's homeless.
Yo, that's crazy. How you know that?
Right.
Extended stay, that's homeless too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's teetering. It's teetering.
It ain't home. It is not home.
Yeah,
you
man.
ever stayed in one of the motherfuckers that shit ain't
Somebody else's kitchen tomorrow.
Don't even feel like an apartment.
Yo,
I gotta give a shout out to my boy MG, the mortgage guy.
Shout out to Matt.
Yeah.
Man, that dude cold, man.
Matt, the mortgage guy.
Yeah, he came down and talked some good shit with me. And I know y'all be.
You smoke with y'all?
I don't know. know. I would never incriminate nobody.
Yeah, we don't.
Why are you asking that?
That was a test.
Just want to see if
That was a test.
I'm not sure if he did or not.
Anybody who did come down.
I smoke with me.
And smoke.
Anybody who come on this show and smoke is smoking on their own.
We don't even smoke on this show. This is all.
This is CGI.
Thank you.
We're just using what's available to us since, shit is down right now.
It's deep fake.
It's the cloth.
His blood is holographic.
Right.
It's a deep fake.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
cool.
even- not
Some
even
people, like you were saying though, some people ain't gonna support this shit just because it's us.
True.
And those people wasn't going to buy shit anyway. Like, that's why I don't argue with people in the comments. I'll just block somebody.
85%.
They're not going to support you anyway. The people that
Don't block everybody though. Sometimes it's good to go back and forth so you can stay up on your shit.
Or just set an example. Right? Sometimes you just got to like embarrass somebody and set an example. Because
You start making captions about that shit. You just respond in the captions.
they're not going to support you.
I quote that shit.
You're never going to get a dollar from them ever in life. So why even waste energy? And why mess up the ecosystem?
But they giving you social currency too.
In what regard?
Because they keeping all this traffic to your page. Because these motherfuckers not only will argue with you, but they will argue with anybody who engages with them.
That's the craziest shit in the world.
This is a business
They'll
that we
argue
not
on social
trolling
media
is
with
a
somebody that you
billion-dollar
never-
business too.
Somebody that you never met, bro. Like, you're going to argue with somebody for hours.
Social
And a lot of
media
shit just be
thrives on
misunderstanding.
negativity, man.
You didn't read what the person put in the first comment, and now you mad. Yeah, now a motherfucker mad because they said you didn't. Oh, I know how to read. I'm just giving my opinion.
Man, we need these motherfuckers, man. That's the duality of life.
Part of it.
It's gonna be people who gonna come and celebrate and turn this shit up to another level. And then we're gonna wait on them. We're gonna worry about the 5 motherfuckers who can't get in the party. We're gonna let them fuck the party up because 5 niggas couldn't get in.
That's why you kick them out.
Thank you. So we supposed to give a fuck what they did in the parking lot? We supposed to be in the party enjoying the party.
The party goes on regardless.
Thank you.
Show must go on.
Yeah.
Shit.
Absolutely.
And will go on.
It's a fact.
That's what investors look like. That's why you gotta be there.
See?
The party
That's
going
facts.
on inside.
So basically, this whole conversation, we've been talking about InvestFest.
The whole time.
And didn't even
know
I
it.
told you, motherfucking.
Ain't even know it. Up and down.
Put the weed cloak up, man.
Somebody get my smoke cloud around me.
Delete this. Push the button over there. Turn the blunt off.
Put the blurry thing on it.
Turn the blunt off. It's holographic. That shit goes glitch out my head.
Man, y'all been buying up some real estate?
Yeah, we got some properties in Ohio and Connecticut.
Okay. What part of Ohio? Maybe
Cleveland.
Okay, Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. We're looking at Detroit. Like markets that's still, affordable.
Somewhat.
So y'all done bought a man for Cleveland and Detroit. These motherfuckers done bought the whole west side.
Yeah, I get some shit in Nashville.
We was out in, we was in Memphis. We was in Nashville.
Yeah.
Thriving city.
Milwaukee too.
Yeah.
I saw this I don't know, you know how you consume so much media, you don't know where you see this shit. But there was this white dude, he was saying like, it's better to buy property in Republican states.
I would. Why you say that though?
Because they favor the owner.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
as
fact.
opposed
That's
to
a
the
fact.
rent.
That's a fact. Like in Georgia, like the laws for landlords in Atlanta is crazy. Like you could kick somebody out in a week. New York, they're staying a year and a half,
More than that.
not pay rent.
More than
Stay
that.
a year and a half, sue you. You gotta pay them. Like you can't get rid of a tenant.
You gotta go to trial to get them out.
It's a tenant-friendly state.
Shit is crazy.
So it's like they literally can be slum. They could tear your shit apart, stay for as long as they want, not pay you rent, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's terrible.
And they know
the
that.
government pay you? Nobody pay you?
We can't do that.
So what you do?
We cannot
I'm just
promote
saying,
any
I'm just
violence
saying.
on this show. I will not allow it. This is a family show.
Yo,
I would if it's my spot and you not pay. I'm just saying you gonna come out your door one day and your kneecap not gonna be there.
We can't make
It's
hypothetical
gonna be
threats
something,
either.
dog.
We cannot condone this type of behavior.
Investfest in Atlanta.
I got some shit coming up with some billionaires that they know, and we're gonna have to turn this fucking thing
Well, the
around.
billionaires understand.
Hey,
You gonna get up out of there. If I got $1 billion, you gonna leave.
See, that's not billionaire thinking. You thinking like a millionaire, my
Put
nigga.
the tiger in there with you. Don't want to leave? Okay, put the tiger in.
Let's go in there and take a shit on the middle of the floor.
No problem. No problem.
We gonna
You don't want to leave?
You don't want to leave?
Okay.
I take shit in your house.
Just be in the house when they come in. Oh, here we go. And bring your family.
Hey, you bring everyone. You ever smell tiger shit?
Yo, we're gonna introduce you to our billionaire friends. We're gonna clean this up first. We're gonna take all the weed away.
There we go.
No, the fuck we not. Because we know if they real billionaires, they gonna try to sneak in the bathroom and do some cocaine. So how dare them
after dark
fucking come out here and try to judge my blood?
He smoked on Joe Rogan shit.
Elon different. He's different. He's different.
Are billionaires messing with the weed space? They fucking with the legal shit.
That's what he should do. If he really want to piss them people off, he'll come on this show and do that. If he came on this show, then that'll take it to another level.
You smoke Viola?
Elon Musk. Elon Musk can come on this bitch.
That's Al Harrington. He was saying he need a boot.
Oh no.
But he not. He better have some good ass presence.
He gonna be at the He got Viola. It's a #1 black-owned cannabis company in America.
I won't fuck with it.
He like controversy.
We gotta put that on here.
He would definitely come on this black ass show
We're gonna get some.
and smoke blunts with some black dudes, and then piss off white America right before the new Tesla come out, bro. Then we fuck around and get a couple $100 million just cause we had the right kind of weed that he fucked with. Then we get off camera and get to kicking this real shit. Man, we get plugged in. See, Elon Musk is the real white folks. Them the real white folks. Like, them motherfuckers outside, they be like outside yelling and shit. Yeah. Them ain't the real white folks.
The crazy thing is like
Elon Musk, them the real ones.
The crazy thing is like
you didn't do it. This is not
about it. Them can take over a whole fucking country and shit. I had to add it up. Like Elon Musk and 3 of his partners, the motherfuckers who his big homies.
Elon Musk could take over a country by himself.
I'm saying, bro, but you don't never want to take that kind of risk by yourself. That's how you make it far in business. You know that.
He could buy the country for the price of Twitter.
Here we go talking about shit we can't afford again.
$44 billion.
It's a lot. It's a lot. 44 billion is a lot.
You could have bought some of them little countries that's hard to pronounce.
That's an obscene amount of money. You could buy a country that you would be surprised. Some of these countries ain't what you think they are.
There's a bunch of them that you can buy.
Hell yeah.
Trump would have sold that bitch.
That's the thing that you don't know.
Right now, he wanted it small.
He might have fucked around and sold this bitch and ain't told nobody yet. You know how long it take for that type of paperwork to come out? That's why he kept some of that shit at the crib.
Yeah, so now we own America too.
You don't leave, we shit on your country.
Elon different.
That's why he kept that paperwork, man. Trump done fucking around and sold his bitch, man. That's why he kept that shit at the house in the bathroom.
You know he's running for president. How you think this is going to play out?
That motherfucker gonna win again.
You think he gonna win?
But he is unbeatable.
What do you think? What do you think?
You said unbeatable?
He can't nobody beat him.
Unless somebody just come out like making sense. Like it would have to be like, I don't know, man. It had to be somebody that came out talking the most shit, but it made sense. He got to talk. It's wrestling. You got to be bigger than him now. You got to talk more shit. Motherfucker got to come out and pour 2 beers down his throat and get to talking shit to beat Trump.
Man.
Like this shit.
Motherfucker.
You can't be regular no more. You can't be presidential. You can't be a politician.
Nah,
this
he's
shit's
different, man.
Shot value's not there.
He different.
This is gonna be legendary. It's gonna be hilarious because he's gonna win the Republican nomination.
Yes, man, because that motherfucker different. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You can go out there and make the most sense, and he gonna come back with the most childish insult. White people love this motherfucker different, man.
They try to sabotage him on both sides. Republicans try to sabotage him, Democrats, and he's still gonna win. So now he's gonna be a really outlaw this time.
But you can't though. This motherfucker is like a good comedian.
10 times worse than he was last time.
He like a good ass comedian. He always got to come back. They never can catch this motherfucker off guard.
He at least had some level of like, I gotta chill. You know, the Republican Party still backing me. Now they turned their back on him, so now he's like the real renegade.
He got the people though.
He has 78 million.
So he gonna blame them, and then he gonna blame the Democrats.
He just gonna say whatever. Now he's really gonna be unhinged.
Unless
They try to lock him up?
Miraculous shit happens.
Unless he gets locked up. If
he gets locked up, and then they can figure out 300 million people get their student loan.
You seen what going to jail do for a rapper? Imagine what that shit'll do for a president.
Which rapper?
Oh, he got to. They not about to give him no hard time.
Rapper?
Oh shit, Tupac. He gonna be on some Tupac shit. He'll do his time.
Don't say that because the white people already said
Man,
that.
y'all motherfuckers.
I saw on TikTok a white girl was like, Trump is Tupac.
And I didn't know that. I didn't know you saw that.
Saying, don't.
But what I'm saying is have the same impact.
They're gonna be like, Carlos is with me.
No, I'm not. I ain't with him. I'm just saying it had the same impact. TMZ. Because especially if he do his time right before he take over.
Do his time.
That motherfucker come back out and he like got that shit.
Which rapper has jail worked out for?
Tupac has worked out.
That's 30 years ago.
Kodak Black.
That's worked out for him?
Yeah, he's hot. He's hot.
He came out and did get super gremlin after jail.
Jail used to be part of the promo pack.
Used to.
Gucci Man.
Musically?
Yeah, he still was relevant. Came out. Boosie. Meek Mill.
See, this list could go on and on forever because there's too many niggas you don't even know went to prison. Lil Wayne.
Decline after that,
But
though.
it was still Lil Wayne, though.
I think it was a personal choice.
The decline?
Man,
He
that
fell
motherfucker
back.
had 500 songs in a year. You think he don't give a fuck no more. He beat the game easily by himself. You remember when the Vibe magazine came out with the 200 best Lil Wayne verses? Come on, man.
Kevin Gates.
He became a bigger artist?
Think so.
Yeah. Most rappers do. If people already fuck with you. T Grizzly, first day out.
Well, he was already
Bigger artist?
He was already home.
Yeah, but I'm saying his song, First Day Out.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah, that's a great song. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's why, he had all that shit. He was thinking of that shit while he was in there.
Trump.
Wait till I get out.
So you saying Trump's gonna win?
You asking me so these people on this camera can be like, Carlos, I don't fuck with dude. I know how America works. This is a low down, dirty motherfucker. The times is too scandalous.
Everything wants some sensational.
He would easily beat Joe Biden.
Again?
Yeah.
So he's gonna win.
If they go back, he's winning.
Man, this motherfucker just gonna look at Joe. He doesn't even know he's here. Ain't that his white people gonna eat that shit up?
He doesn't.
Joe doing bad, bro. Every day,
If he can figure out the student loan thing, they got to change.
I'm just saying, it just looks worse. Like he can't
They're not
walk
gonna figure
properly,
it
he
out. Yeah,
can't
he
talk
look-
properly.
talking about from an
I feel
age
like, that's what I'm
standpoint.
saying. Like they hide it. I feel like they hiding him.
Aren't
Like
they only 2 years apart, though?
I don't care. It don't matter. I feel
I
like
hope he good. I want him to be straight, but man, at this point, both of them old as shit, man. And it's never gonna be no young people in there.
You don't think so?
When Obama got old, as soon as he got in there.
He got gray hairs now.
You gotta be what, 40? How old you gotta be? 35?
35.
You turn 40 as soon as you win.
5 years.
I'm old enough to run for the president?
We could have been there.
Y'all fuck with it?
Yeah.
Y'all introduced me to them billionaires and shit?
That's a fact.
All right, bet. Because I'm going to be the child support president. I'm going to be the nigga change all the child support laws.
First law you changing about child support?
Oh, first thing is we going to start small and build it up. That whole suspend your license shit, revoke your passport. No, nigga, you got to be able to go get this money. You behind.
That's a fact.
And if you can't, we're gonna give you a certain amount of time, and then we'll give you one of those bullshit ass jobs like where you can't not come. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how they
gonna work here.
Right, you at least have to work here. Oh, you
full-time
can't pay your child support? Oh, fuck, okay, well you gonna be on this, we gonna build these motherfucking highways and shit till you get caught up. Yeah, I'm gonna put you out there with them niggas who be filling the potholes and shit. And
You gonna work somewhere.
Yeah, you'll work this shit off.
Work release.
But we ain't like that ruin your life shit.
Oh, you in jail?
Yeah.
Nah, but it ain't like you gotta stay there. You come there, you work it,
Yeah.
you work it off, and you get your ass back, and you work somewhere else.
Because it ain't shit you can do for the kids in jail.
That's a fact.
Right.
Good proposition.
And if you and your baby mama, y'all can't get this shit together, yeah, then y'all gonna have to have these sessions with the lady. Now everybody gotta go see the lady.
You thought about this?
Hell yeah, everybody gotta go see the lady. Because it's fucking up the kids. Y'all doing all this arguing and shit. Yeah, go talk to that lady for 12 weeks. Don't come back into this paper field. And that lady done sign every time.
I like it. You gotta get child support. What's the official title gonna be?
Child support reform.
Child support reform.
They try to do that.
That's gonna help with the debt too.
They tried to do that in California. They tried to They try to tie it to the student loan shit. Child support forgiveness. They tried to. They try to push it through.
If I ain't paying for these kids, I damn sure ain't paying back to school. Right. I'm not paying for my own
Get 2 for 1. Get 2 for 1.
Right, and I changed the taxes. I fucking changed the taxes too, because you shouldn't have to file your taxes.
That's a fact.
Because they know what the fuck they took.
I know what. Yeah.
They know what they took.
They should just. Most people don't look at it like that.
Somebody said a good point. Like it's reparations, they still trying to figure it out. Just let black people not pay taxes. For 5
You know who
years.
said that?
You?
Me.
All right, well, good idea.
You say not let us pay taxes for 5 years?
We tax free.
I believe that, but really we should be like all inclusive.
And we automatically qualify for all the government benefits.
Like a whole lifestyle.
For 5 years.
All inclusive
Rent
lifestyle.
Free.
Everything.
You need your car worked on? Free.
Mortgage free.
You want new teeth? Free. Mortgage? Yes. Mortgage, yeah. Get
That's
you
what
a
I'm
house.
saying.
So
All that should be
5
off
years,
top.
All inclusive,
College,
everything.
School, everything.
Fuck 5 years. We should have qualified for every program automatically. Whatever they got. Even if we don't qualify.
That's the
0% interest.
That's the perpetuity.
I would love it. Everything. Fuck equality.
But then we got to figure out something for the kids that's born.
Yeah, sure.
Well, now that you're supposed to be able to get yourself together, so now the kids can benefit from it.
Have something.
Right. Yeah. So it got to be a like you got to put a timestamp on the people who qualify.
Every black person born in America. Like if in Dubai and shit, when you're born over there, you get certain kind of little benefits. You should get some too.
What you get?
Shit.
You get free
all your
healthcare,
haircuts be free.
I mean, that shit is crazy.
Motherfuckers don't talk to you crazy in public because they know
Free
who your
healthcare
folks.
on top.
You said your haircuts be free?
Man, everything be free when
So
you part of the right
Canada?
shit.
Huh?
So kind of like Canada.
Canada, but even better because I think you get even a stipend. Like they pay you monthly if you're like an Emirati. Like if you like from because most
Because the oil, it come from the oil money,
yeah, they
right?
so rich because 90% of people is immigrants. So very few people are actually from Dubai.
Oh, so the ones that's really from there.
The ones that's really from there.
Okay.
Like they call it the Emiratis. They get like they don't even really have to do too much. Like,
They
their
don't.
life is pretty much-
And even when they go
That's
out
why
in
they be
public,
having
man,
the
people
little
be
tigers
giving them
and be
shit
getting
for
the
free and
cars
all
up on
kind of
2
shit.
wheels. They
I
be
did
doing
some
this
shows
shit.
over
I
there.
see this shit.
Dubai.
Yeah, I did. They pay well.
Dubai treat me like an Emirati.
Yeah, I know. I even went and got my shit tailor-made. Hell yeah, I went to the
They had you
motherfucker.
over there in the gown.
Yeah, I did my shit. I had
You
my
had on
shit
a
on.
nightgown.
But it wasn't just like, they got some that they just rip
You
you
over
out
there
the
looking
pack.
sleepy.
Nigga, I'm over there looking rich.
Yeah, you got the billionaire mindset.
Hell
You're
yeah.
supposed to do it.
Yeah.
You wrapped your head up.
Fuck yeah, that was the first shit I asked about. Hey, is it disrespectful if I give me one of them?
His head is bald. Oh my.
Because that's the flex.
Who do?
That's the flex. When your shit tied up tight and right.
You got it.
You see all kind of different styles
That
of shit. I
shit
promise you
hard.
gonna see somebody over there. You be
Nah,
like,
it's
man, that shit hard.
Yeah, his is different.
Oh, his rap different.
Man, that nigga might have some silk with some butterfly shit on it. You never know.
Flakes on it.
Yeah.
Dubai
That's
different.
hard.
Dubai's different.
What kind
They
of whips you saw?
got brand new cash over there. That shit is amazing.
What you saw with the whips?
Oh, I saw everything you can imagine outside the mall. Every luxury car you can name, from a Bugatti to a goddamn Bentley. And they don't just pull up in one.
And it's
Like
hot as fuck over
if you got
there.
paper, you don't pull up
Engine
in no
overheat.
fucking one car. They don't pull up in no fucking one.
It's a fleet.
Yeah,
If
you
it's
got
one dude, but he got people with him. Or
If
all
it's
of them
one
got
dude, he not gonna have one Rolls Royce. This motherfucker might have 23 of them bitches, but he'll be right behind them in a goddamn Ferrari, Lamborghini, some shit. That's just regular shit. That's shit you'll see on the side of the highway or something. I don't give a fuck about that. But when you do see them, they are driving the fuck out of them. Like everything that the car do, they gonna fucking do that. They like they on a fucking Need for Speed video game or something.
You saw the two-wheel shit?
What two-wheel shit?
What they
That
be
was
getting
just how was I supposed to know what that is?
What the fuck is that?
Motorcycle, nigga?
No, the car.
What the fuck?
You ain't seen the shit where they be out there and they look like damn near long ass tarmac and they'll get that bitch on 2 wheels and it'd be like an SUV and they'll have that bitch swerving. You ain't seen that shit? I assumed it was in Dubai.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen it.
Universal Studios, my nigga.
Oh, I seen some shit. I seen Buddy hop out the car. He was sliding with some sandals.
No.
On a two-wheeler.
No, he was outside like a BMW.
Nigga be
sliding
on
with some
live
sandals
leaks
on.
and shit. I don't know.
I did see some shit over there, bro. I know they got these speakers over there. I don't give a fuck where you at. I don't give a fuck where you at, bro. When it's time to pray, that shit come in clear than a mother. I'm talking about it sound like a nigga in your ear. You can be outside, in your house, at the mall, wherever the fuck you at, you gonna hear that shit. I don't give a fuck if you standing out in the woods. You probably hear that shit. Through the whole country, just... just pop up. Nigga already be praying. He don't give you time to get ready or nothing. Right. This shit lasts for a minute too. I was like, boy, I feel like company like a mother right now. Cause ain't nobody even tell me this shit.
You ain't get in trouble for eating?
Nah.
You might be eating during everybody.
Nah, but see, I was on, hey man, I've been seeing a lot, like they said some girl got arrested over there for screaming at somebody.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know.
For screaming at somebody?
But I always felt like some shit like that would happen. That's why I wasn't able to fully enjoy it. Because I was like, I don't really know what not to do. I just know it's a lot of shit that you can't do that you're not supposed to do.
I think you low-key do. Everybody know what they not supposed to do. It's just you can kind of get away with
Yeah, but it's a lot of
there.
shit that's normal to us here.
No, that shit ain't normal.
I'm saying, but ain't nobody gonna say shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers let shit slide a lot of times.
They ain't
You know what I'm
letting
saying?
shit like that slide. though.
Right, right. We adapted. We go around the shit. These motherfuckers like, oh, this is what I've been waiting for. Shoot her.
Shoot her.
Tie her up. Give her a cigarette. Shoot her.
Shoot her. Shoot her.
Give her a cigarette.
Remember, buddy, they whipped with the bamboo?
Yeah, that did. That was Singapore.
Now the crazy thing is, like, I went to Singapore
crazy.
years ago. You know, they give you the pamphlets on the plane to read. Like, I never read it. Somehow, for some reason, I actually read it this time. And I'm going through the different shit, and it was like, drug trafficking of any kind is punishable by death. And when we got there, we knew somebody that day. They was like, yo, there's no drugs here, no weed, nothing. And like, yeah, like, you death penalty. Like, you can get the death penalty.
Yeah. That's why I like going out there with any weed is forbidden.
I ain't going around.
Bro, why the fuck you gonna point at me?
I said the weed. I ain't pointing at you, Los.
How you think first of all, I'm not going
Hey
nowhere.
man, stay your ass out of Singapore with that
Exactly.
weed.
I'm not going over there.
Look, that's what I'm gonna say. As soon as we get to Singapore. All right, Los.
They don't have no drugs?
weed. No drugs.
UAE?
In Singapore.
No.
Those are probably the most unhappy people you'll ever meet. Ain't no way they happy.
They probably the freakiest people.
Man, no drugs?
What else you gonna do?
Come on, man.
What else you gonna do?
We fuck around here. That's our drug. They bust a nut, your ears get to ringing. That's all we got. That's all we got.
Fuck, dude. They probably over there doing some very strange shit to distract themselves.
I'm sure that they have it, but you know, it's like deep underground, like not nowhere near.
Literally, you probably have to dig a fucking hole.
It's probably chemicals. You probably just get the Clorox. You know, that's what motherfuckers do.
And then alcohol, they got alcohol, so you know, motherfuckers get drunk and shit like that. Like,
You want to get high? Sniff these monkey balls. No.
I'm hallucinating. Monkey balls everywhere.
No monkey is
That's
safe.
horrible.
Nah, that shit crazy.
Overseas, man. I gotta go.
That's the move.
Yeah.
I just went overseas. I just went to Anguilla.
Who was Anguilla?
You sure?
I did.
Who was Anguilla?
No, it's an island, man.
Christina Anguilla?
Christina Anguilla. Christina Anguilla.
That shit was beautiful, though, man.
You had a show out there, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, you did a show? I thought you just went.
No, I just went on vacation. My bad.
okay.
I got to thinking about it. My mind travels back
Who
over
gonna give
there.
us a medley? Who playing that?
That shit was dope, man. Just chilling out there on nice ass landscape and shit like that. Seeing,
That's the Caribbean.
seeing the scenes, yeah.
You brought the fam out there?
I'm asking a lot of questions.
That defeats the purpose of going on vacation.
Oh man.
Take all the motherfuckers I'm getting away from.
That's that real vacation.
Y'all the motherfuckers I need the vacation from.
I need peace from y'all motherfuckers.
That's a fact.
Me and my lady went out there.
Yo, congrats on that. Remember we told you congrats?
Yeah.
Congrats again. Proud of that.
I don't know how to take that. This is just a black man trauma response.
What you mean you proud?
What you mean, bro? What
the fuck you talking about, man?
You glad I'm out the way, nigga? What? you think you what?
Think I'm soft?
Nah, that's the shit you gotta do. Like after the show, I'm like, yo, I'm talking, like, what you? When you said like you was proud of me, like what you
proud?
What that mean? Like I didn't really know how to take it. I don't want to miss it.
Man.
Interpret the situation. Like what you really
so
mean?
you don't think I'm the type of? So
like,
you
were
don't
you
think
surprised?
You don't think nobody gonna take me serious?
No, you just always joking.
You just
always joking.
I'm
You
capable of love. Like somebody can love on me.
Yo, that's the worst though, when somebody, not even that situation, but like, it just be a random shit like, yo, and be like, yo, like an hour later, like, yo, can I talk to you for a minute? Like, you know the bullshit's coming. Like, yo, when you said that you was like happy, like, what did you, I'm like, bro,
I don't even remember. Not holding on to that moment. Oh my God, why you didn't tell me this? Hey, put a pin in what you just said.
Yo, that'd be the worst.
I forgot, dog.
Be like, yo, I've been meaning to talk to you about this for 6 months. You know, I just never had the time. Like, you know.
Damn. Crazy how that happens, man. Invest Fest.
Yeah, man.
Invest Fest. Get your tickets,
On
ladies and
25th
gentlemen.
through
We
the
going
28th. Y'all gonna be there?
27.
Pop up Sunday.
We'll come pop up Sunday.
Sunday, y'all gonna be there. It's gonna be
Friday to Sunday.
monumentous.
Monumental.
A time will be had. Time will be had.
We
All the
coming.
billionaires.
Yeah, we coming, man.
All the billionaires. Imagine all the billionaires in just a vibe, and then music, and then random hip hop artists, and then it's just a gumbo of culture.
Imagine smoking weed in the streets without cops harassing.
Imagine going on court with no trial. Lifestyle. Cruising blue Bahama waters.
No welfare support.
Nas said he'll fucking
That
open
shit hard.
every cell in Attica and send them to Africa.
Send them to Africa.
Wait a minute, man.
What, the Africans just gonna accept them? Like, no, wait.
Take the worst of our kind.
So when they do this shit,
Wait,
maybe they've been
don't
doing
do that,
shit
Nas.
like this. What y'all doing with Invest Fest, right? Like they have summits, they have.
But they do it exclusively, where it's just them. Like we went to Davos, Switzerland, and that's where like there was 300 billionaires there. It's like the most exclusive place in the world for like a week. But nobody really, you can't really get there. Even to get to Davos, like it's a whole hassle to get there. So like,
this shit is in the Swiss Alps.
Oh, so you had to. How y'all got up there?
You gotta,
Don't tell me y'all
fly
skied up there.
You gotta fly there.
Motherfuckers had to drop out of helicopter. Here it is.
Now
You got your map?
Ride this goat around that mountain. What the fuck? Ride a goat.
the young thug dance, we did it for a mile straight.
We was ready for it. Yeah, they said you gotta fly to, what was it, Munich? You gotta fly to Munich.
No. We flew to,
It was Munich?
No, it wasn't Munich.
What
it
was
was the other city in Switzerland. Not Geneva.
Zurich. See, come on, I know my Swiss.
Zurich.
I'm going
And
next
then
time.
it's like a 2-hour drive from there.
Yeah.
They put us in the mountains. The first hotel we went to, they put us in the mountains.
Bro, I thought I was gonna die.
It was like bunk beds. It was
I was gonna
disgusting.
die.
I'm like, bro, I'm not staying here. I'm not doing this.
I thought I was gonna die.
No way of traveling 12 hours.
It's a mountain, a snow-filled mountain. It's one road. It's about the size of a minivan. The road is, and we in a minivan. And we driving up, it's like 7,000 feet.
Yo, he about to pass out.
Yeah, I
Crazy
put
thing.
my head down. I'm thinking to myself, this is it. We gonna die.
Cause I'm like all for the thrills. So he's like, yo, can you
This
slow
shit
down?
ain't thrilling.
His stomach is hurting. He's getting on shit. I'm like, bro, like it's not that serious.
She said, I'm looking down 7,000 feet. He on a road that has snow on it, and he's like, we turning.
But the crazy thing is,
one slip and we done.
It was a regular car.
Nah, it was a minivan. And it was a 1984
But I'm saying it wasn't like it was an off-road, like it wasn't built to drive up a mountain in snow.
That's what I'm saying.
But my thing is like,
What you mean it wasn't built? How
Bro,
did
you
do
mean
it?
to tell me y'all pulled up on some billionaires in an 84 minivan?
No, we ain't put that's to the that's what they try to put us
that's what
hotel.
they trying to put us
Hey man,
on.
look, park us down
They
here.
cheap,
Nah.
they real frugal. Nah. I'm sitting there like, yo, when we get to the hotel, I'm like, yo, this is the top of the mountain. It's gonna take us another hour to get back down there.
We had to make
and
a
it's about to get night. It's about to the sun about to set. I'm like, nah, we can't drop down this
We in the
at
Swiss
night.
Alps.
Right.
We made a couple phone calls. We had to change our lodging.
Man, that's crazy. So you mean you went to the top of a mountain to get to a hotel that?
Yeah.
And it wasn't shit still?
What shit? That shit was.
At that up in the mountain?
Yeah.
No, it was terrible.
We had to walk through the
It
kitchen.
was like a college dorm room. It was like a college dorm room. They had one community bathroom for the whole floor.
Yeah.
Like it was 5 rooms with one bathroom for the 5 rooms, one shower.
That was back in New York.
Yo, son, is this Brooklyn? Yo, it smells pissy in here. We paying for this?
Yo, you finished with the shower? Like it was
Swiss Apps, it's Marcy Projects.
Yeah, we had to get out of there.
That's crazy.
And then after that, it was like, all right.
Then y'all got to the right mountain.
Nah, we was on the.
Then we had to go down the mountain.
Down the mountain.
Then they took y'all to the real player
To
shit.
the house, yeah. We stayed in the house.
Stay at the house.
It was more suitable.
For real?
Yeah.
More suitable.
That's
Took
what
the
they
fam?
Nah,
See how crazy that sound?
Nobody could. Took the fam. But nah, so like that's the kind of shit historically where they kind of do stuff like that. So in VestFest, we changed the game because now it's like, yeah, we're gonna bring the billionaires there, but anybody can come.
Right.
So it's, 15, 20,000 people. You could be rich, you could be poor, you could be middle class, you could be just coming home from jail, you could start a business, you could be in college, you could be whatever, just come, mix and mingle. So now it's a whole vibe of everybody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's better than each other, like everybody's just there and just learning and just catching a vibe, no problems, good energy, good networking. That's like,
It's home. It's
never
like,
really been done before, especially for our community. It's like the first time ever.
it's like a business homecoming. All the aspects.
Business, homecoming, entertainment.
I love how y'all just threw Switzerland up there like we knew about Switzerland and shit. That shit was so normal. You see how far you come, bro? You just threw it up there. Yeah, we was in Switzerland, man. Ain't nobody over there but billionaires and shit. Crazy.
That's a fact.
It is.
Was that y'all way of letting me know y'all billionaires?
No.
That's why you asked me, you ever interviewed some billionaires? This nigga thinks he ain't billionaire.
Surprise!
There you go.
You're talking to him.
Today's your day.
You're looking at what? And cut. That's all the billionaire has time for.
They gonna get back in the sprint and be like, they don't know. We're good. We're good. I told you they were good.
No one will ever know. How will they know?
How would they know?
How will they know? No one's gonna know. They're gonna know.
So, nah, man, but we gonna see y'all there, and the time will be had.
Man, time flies when you just talking shit, having fun, man. And we appreciate every time y'all stop through here and put us
we appreciate y'all having us, man.
Much love and support to InvestFest, and please keep doing your thing, man. Like what y'all doing over there, Earn Your Leisure, is dope as hell, man.
It's dope
and the
to see,
platform is dope.
man.
People that y'all putting on the platform are dope and well informed. So big salute to y'all. Keep doing your thing, man. 85 South. Earn Your Leisure.
We right here. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's take a flick, man.
I'm weird, you're weird, we're all weird about money. I'm Paco De Leon. I'd like to proudly present to you a brand new podcast called Weird Finance, a show to help us all feel a little less weird about money, one conversation at a time. So if you want to feel a little less weird about money, and you also want to hear people have honest and real conversations, tune in to Weird Finance, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts.
A new podcast from the creators of Up and Vanished.
Louisville police are searching for a missing 24-year-old woman.
When I read about Alana Chen's disappearance, I couldn't look away. A shy girl from Boulder who wanted to be a nun since she was a teenager.
So Alana was sneaking out to go to church.
But she kept a secret, one that was slowly tearing her apart.
I didn't know she was attracted to girls. No, she didn't tell me.
Yes, the mother says her daughter first opened up to a priest at her church when she was just 14 years old. However, the church denies any conversion therapy was done.
She didn't tell me. She told him. She confessed to him.
From Tenderfoot TV comes a new podcast about the price we pay to belong and the systems that pay no price at all. This is Dear Alana. Listen for free on the iHeartRadio app or Apple Podcasts. For an exclusive binge of the whole season, subscribe to Tenderfoot Plus at tenderfootplus.com.
Hi,
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people. Sometimes we have experts. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us.
Guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Juliana Margulies, Gwyneth Paltrow, and so many more. We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. We've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up. I am a relationship wrecker. And just motivation. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am. And we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, and bravely. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, it's Baratunde, and I'm back with a 4th season of my podcast, How to Citizen. We're focused now on how to create a dope culture of democracy. To help, we got people like Coach Steve Kerr.
Connection between people is really powerful force.
And sci-fi writer and activist Adrienne Marie Brown.
Eventually you recognize that what we're trying to shift is culture.
I promise, it's the freshest take on civics you've ever heard. Join us. Listen to How to Citizen with Baratunde on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, what's up? You know who it is, DJ Scream, co-host of the Big Facts Podcast right here on the Black Effect Podcast Network. Each and every week, myself, Big Bang, Baby J, we sit down with some of the biggest artists and influential minds from the culture. It's all the names you know and respect, like 21 Savage, Lil Baby, 19 Keys, Jeezy, Birdman, Trick Daddy, and so many more.
What made that first project so special?
For one, the hurt and pain in my voice on that first album, I listened to it about a year or two. Man, that motherfucker made me cry.
You talk about trap music, I'm claiming that. Like they talk about the king and all this, I'm claiming to be the queen of trap. Hands down.
Always chopping it up with the who's who of the culture. Tap into the hottest podcasts in the streets. Listen to Big Facts on the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
For the streets. Exactly. It's Big Facts. No cap.